Welcome into Daniel Field for the first time in a year, a month into the season, but now the brand new renovated grandstands and press box here at Daniel Field are ready to go, and we are here for Heroes Night, honoring veterans and first responders here on September 12th. What a great day to be here, celebrate some folks, watch some football, and joined here by Greg Napier. Greg, it's feeling a little bit like football time.
It does, man. I don't think there's any better place to be than Happy Hollow in the fall. I love this place. I mean, there's so many great fields across this part of the country, but it's just a little bit different up here, Nathan. I mean, it's beautiful.
Absolutely, folks. Beautiful night for football. We're going to go ahead and step away, talk to some of our sponsors, but when we come back, we'll get you some more pregame action, because tonight the Hazard Bulldogs are hosting the Breathitt County Bobcats in a match that these teams have looked forward to for a year. They've had some close ones over the last few years, and I don't think anybody expects any different. Folks, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, more pregame action here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
No longer do you have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings, thanks to Mine Service Company's Hydraulic Hose Division, located on Willie's Way, across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted then, trusted now. Mine Service Company, bringing quality mine supplies to our area for over 100 years. And now bringing you quality products in their Hydraulic Hose Division in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
Big news from Hazard ARH. Our urology team is growing, which means shorter wait times and faster care for you. Our expert urologists diagnose and treat everything from urinary incontinence and bladder cancer to kidney disease, erectile dysfunction, and vasectomies. With more specialists on board, we offer a full range of surgical and non-surgical treatments. Plus, no referral is required. That's right. You can schedule you at Hazard ARH Urology by calling 606-487-7510. ARH, more for Appalachia.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn. It is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
Here we are, folks, at Heroes Night. We pick things up here at on Daniel Field, where they're bringing out some veterans and first responders, giving them a taste of what they deserve. Healthy round of applause here from the folks at Daniel Field. And folks, I got here about an hour as you can see the new look up here, looking great. We've had a hard time getting people out to these games the last few years. They had during the big, I figured it was a windstorm or ice storm or something, knocked over one of these big light posts one year, and it just getting the glass out of the turf was next to impossible. Mm-hmm. And Hazard had to play some road games, had to play their home games at Perry Central on Saturdays for a while. they got that going, and then they tried to give everybody enough time to get the bleachers in and get everything ready to go for everybody. So we've had a 3-game road trip to start the season, and the Bulldogs kick off the season 2-1 with they've seen a little bit of everything so far. Montgomery County 14-13 at the half. They score 33 straight to win that one. They go to Whitley County and just lay it to them, running clock. Never in question. Then they go to Prestonsburg, back and forth battle for a half, and then Prestonsburg turns it up in the second half and really kind of puts it to the Bulldogs. And I think at this stage in the season, though, I think you get a loss like that, you get some good stuff on tape to work with, and this is a good game to get you motivated after a loss like that.
Yeah, and I think motivation was a big factor in this game, Nathan. I had the game last year in Jackson, and that's a game that Hazard really let slip away. I think it was 19-17 or something like that. But that was a game Hazard felt they should have won. They really should have.
I think there was some personal fouls and stuff late that kind of.
They were 4 in the last quarter, so that hurt. And but tonight, man, is a redemption. And like I said, this early part of this season, man, like I said, you get everything from Whitley County to Prestonsburg, and you bring in your let's just say northern rival here. Breathitt County's always been a huge rival to Hazard over the years. So beautiful night. The bleachers look amazing. The hats off to the administration and the athletic department. I don't think they could be any more proud. And we're celebrating heroes tonight and first responders and EMTs and everybody that takes good care of us. This is a special night, Nathan.
Yeah, it's this is something Eddie Browning started. I think he started this when he was the athletic director over at Perry Central, and he kind of brought it over here, and it's been a great thing. And the students get into it. It's not just to show up at the football game and wave to the crowd deal. These kids really get into it. They volunteer. It's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie's brought a really unique culture with him here, and it just keeps building, and you got to give credit to Matt Chandler, too. The last 2 years is really involved in the community, and especially during the flood and things like that. He had his kids, right in the thick of things. But, honoring the heroes tonight, Tim Shortford, God bless them for sponsoring this. They take great care of so many, thousands of people in this region. And tonight, man, it's a great night. It really is.
Incredible night. If we story for the Bulldogs and going into that Prestonsburg game, they've had through 2 games of the season, they've had a really good passing attack. Yeah. And Shoptaw's played great, young quarterback, sophomore, standing in the pocket. You don't get many pocket passers in high school football around here. You see a lot of guys that kind of get out and run with the football. You see a lot of kind of offenses that are pretty varied. But Hazard, I feel like they've got such a balanced offense in the sense that they can run the rock, but they can also drop back pass. They protect. They give Shoptaw time. But through 2 games, he looked inhuman. The last game, he looked a little more human. Yeah. And that happens. Listen. You can't play lights out every night. You just can't do it. But I feel like you need games like that.
Yeah,
games like that.
It's a good wake-up call for me. 61-92 through the air, 783 yards, 3 interceptions here, 5 touchdown passes, 261 yards on the average. He's a different quarterback than I think we've seen here in the blue and gold in some time. He's a sophomore. He's got pedigree in his family that sets him up for a lot of great things. His brother's Division I athlete, and I'm telling you, I'm high on this kid, Nathan. I think if he can stay healthy, and then you've got that target in Gavin Johnson, who's had 278 yards, after the catch this season. He and Johnson have a chance to maybe get some All-State honors as the end of the year goes.
Yeah, and I'll throw out, Shoptaw's got 3 interceptions on the season. I've seen them all 3. Mm-hmm. 2 of them were tip drills where he hit the guy in the hands and they couldn't get it. But we're going to step aside for some pregame festivities. When we come back, we'll bring you more pregame action here. Breathitt County taking on the Hazard Bulldogs on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents are more than just insurance agents. They're coaches.
Hey, good eye, Mason. Yeah.
Volunteer firefighters.
Engine 6, on scene.
Neighbors.
Morning, Floyd.
Someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or Agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Okay, Rewards Bot. How much should people earn with free Kasasa Cash checking?
5% APY on balances as high as $25,000.
Every month you qualify? That's so high.
5% APY. 5% APY.
Rewards Bot has gone rogue. Free checking, cash rewards. Ask for Kasasa Cash. It's our superpower.
Learn more about Kasasa at PBT Bancorp in Hazard.
APY equals annual percentage yield. Qualifications, rules, limitations apply. Rates and rewards vary by account balance and qualification status. Contact institution for details. Member FDIC.
Have you been injured in an automobile wreck? You need to call the car wreck professionals at the law office of David A. Johnson, where attorneys David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson are ready to fight for you to get you the money you deserve. The law office of David A. Johnson is located at 461 Main Street in Hazard, on the web at davidajohnsonlaw.com, and on Facebook. Call 435-1552. That's 435-1552. This is an advertisement.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic wants to remind you about their Sports Injury Recovery Clinic. Dr. Dale Williams has been providing treatment for sports injuries of all kinds for over 20 years, offering individualized treatments utilizing X-ray and therapies like cold laser, E-stim, and manipulation. East Kentucky Chiropractic can get you off the sidelines and back into the game. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Williams or Dr. Fields. Call 606-487-9505. We accept most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid.
Got fireworks in the holler tonight, Greg. Been what a way to go. We are 13 and a half minutes away from kicking this one off, but we'll go ahead and talk a little bit more. We were discussing the Bulldogs before we stepped away. We'll finish that off. I'll say that I'll pick up Choctaw has 3 interceptions. Two of them were situations where he hit the receiver in the hands and they couldn't reel it in. And that's not always even on the receiver. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It could just be a miscommunication. Typically, if it hits you in the hands, though, you got to reel it in. But sometimes, if it bounces up in the air, that's hitting them in the hands can sometimes be the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
If you throw it hard enough and hit them in the hands, these guys practice tip drills all the time, and it's just follow the limb, get under it, and you got yourself a pick. His last pick was towards the end of that Prestonsburg game, and they were pushing, just trying to make a play. They couldn't, give up an incomplete pass or anything. They had to make a play, and the kid makes a break on the ball. So don't get too caught up in that. But I feel like what Prestonsburg did well was they really got after Choctaw, and they never let him get settled in. Yeah. And that's no one had been able to do that until now. And we see the team captains headed out to the center field to see what's up, get the coin tossed, and see who's going to go where. We'll get you that in a minute. Breathitt County, no stranger to some Friday night lights.
No, man. I mean, you're looking at one of the premier football programs, in this part of the world, for years. I mean, what Dudley Hilton, started there in the 80s and what carried over in the 90s. It's just amazing, man. And so they built an incredible culture and still continue on, and they expect to win. I mean, that's a proud program, and just like Hazard, you've got a state championship here in the recent years, and these kids right here, they've got aspirations of getting past Pikeville. You and I finished off last year with them in Raceland, and that was one of the roughest environments weather-wise that I've seen in some times, But Hazard, they have a chance to do.
You weren't there last week at Prestonsburg.
Well, no, that's true. But you're right. I mean,
we shut that one down.
Yeah, that's true. So that was way worse. But
The wild time.
Yeah, Hazard's got a chance this year to make a lot of noise in Class A, but they got to get the bad taste of that Prestonsburg.
Did you see the outcome of Pikeville race?
No, I did not.
Pikeville was on the verge of being running clock down about 30 points, and they make the comeback and win in the last seconds.
Wow.
2 onside kicks, just an absolute pure cinema. Pure cinema is what you'd call it. So incredible stuff. But yeah, and this right here, Breathitt County Hazard, I would argue it's been the premier basketball rivalry in the 14th region for the last few years.
Last 4 years for sure. I mean, let's face it. I mean, Hazard's fans are still hanging their heads over that loss in the regional tournament. And
which one?
That's true. But really, and it's they've been, the stopping block, man, on their really getting across, that board to get to Lexington and now looking to get back to Lexington here in football. I mean, those roads go through Pikeville and Raceland, and Hazard's got to knock down the wall again, Nathan. I mean, they've got to start this year with it. They've got a sophomore quarterback that has got a world of potential, and he's got to stay healthy, and they've got to get better each game.
Folks, let's go ahead and take our last pregame break. We're 2 minutes away from kicking this one off. Hazard hosting Breathitt County on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Here at Kimber Furniture, our slogan is "We know furniture." As well we should. For over 45 years now, it's what we do, it's all we do, it's who we are. At Kimber's, that gives us the opportunity to specialize in getting you exactly what you need. We do our homework to make sure you get the best, longest-lasting, best-looking brand names at Kimber's guaranteed lowest prices with easy credit terms and fast express delivery. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kimber Furniture in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Double Quick proudly introduces Rewards Plus Pay. It's a new feature inside the Double Quick Rewards app. Enroll today and save 20 cents on gas all day, every day, right at the pump. Use it on all transactions inside, too. To enroll, open your Double Quick Rewards app. Click Enroll Now and follow the steps to link your checking account. Once you're approved, use Double Quick Rewards Plus Pay at the pump or inside the store. Rewards Plus Pay is safe, secure, and easy to use. Enroll today and start saving, but only at your Double Quick store.
If you're starting college for the first time, Hazard Community and Technical College has big news. Your first year could be free through the HCTC Promise Scholarship. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you could get up to 2 years free in high-demand fields like construction, healthcare, manufacturing, logistics, and professional services. Plus, flexible start dates, including 12-week and 8-week courses, mean you can start sooner than you think. Choose HCTC. Your future starts here. Call today at 606-487-3293.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
We're back, folks, and it's going to be the Bobcats kicking off to the Bulldogs to start the game. Bulldogs going to be going left to right if you still got one of those radio dials out there. And it's going to be a squib right up the middle, fielded not cleanly, and they fall on top of it at the 35-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs going to start things off. Greg also throw out number 3 senior linebacker Jackson Deaton was out last week against Prestonsburg. Was talking to the coaching staff, and because he was out, they actually changed their entire defense.
Yeah.
Just because they had fewer linebackers. So instead of going their typical 3-4, which we'll probably see here today, they went with 4 linemen and 3 linebackers. And I think the way Prestonsburg ran the ball and wanted to get to the edges could have made a difference.
Could have affected that, man. And he's a big force, Jackson Deaton is.
Yeah. So here we go. Shoptaw going to open it up in the shotgun. He has got one back to his right, and he's got tight end out there, Fullwood, and 2 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. We got 11:32 on the clock. It is scoreless. We are just getting started. First play from scrimmage, waiting for the go-ahead from the officials. And we will get rocking here shortly. But Hazard also impressed with Shoptaw's ability. They run a no-huddle offense.
Yeah.
a lot of the time. And they just – I've seen two teams now, Whitley County and Montgomery County, have to just take timeouts just to get a chance to get their bearings and get a play called because it's hard for kids. If they just go out there, line up, snap it, they'll line up in this formation right here basically the whole time. They know what they're doing. They'll move forward, in and out. Sometimes they'll empty the backfield with the running back. They've got a wishbone set that goes for short yardage stuff, and they've got I guess we'll call it the Wild Bulldog, where they get Connor Holbrook in shotgun, and we'll see what happens with that. But Connor Holbrook, another outstanding athlete, and they want to get the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Incredible athlete, and of course, Coach Chandler, he was successful with that at Franklin County too, Nathan. So
they're getting the clock fixed here. I imagine they probably got a new clock, new scoreboard up here too to work with. But yeah, we've only had a kickoff and it's down to 11:36. So I think they're going to put it on 11:55. And it was just a squib kick right up the middle.
Well, nonetheless, so man, what a beautiful night for football. 70 degrees and just a majestic evening. It's like I said, this is one of the coolest places to see a football game anywhere in the state of Kentucky, and what an atmosphere every Friday night, and big crowd here as you would expect with Breathitt County always traveling well.
I got here about 45 minutes before kickoff, and I parked at the Hal Rogers Center.
Yeah,
so that's
smart man. Get out of here and get out on the road early too. But it's it'll be a big traffic jam getting out of here tonight. So with the crowd, but it's going to be fun.
Now we have 1:15 on the clock. Like I said, they're going to try to get to 11:55, but not.
Another kid too. I'm looking.
There we go.
To
there we go.
Tonight too is Race Linden. Maybe back there in that backfield tonight. He'll be a guy that's a tough runner.
But here we go. Bulldogs ready to rock. And one in motion. And it's going to be a handoff right up the middle. And we'll see who it was.
Number 2 there.
I've got Cameron Miller.
Yeah.
And I'm not. And that's the Cameron Miller running hard there. Is he going to get 5 yards? It's a little movement here. 2 wide receivers split out each side. Little screen out and complete, and still running. Got the first down. That's complete to Gavin Johnson, and just does what he needs to do.
Yeah, you just think about the yards after the catch with this kid, from last year up into that injury. Played that position as well as anybody in Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, Johnson's a special athlete. They want to get it into his hands, and here we go. They're going to move Fullwood into this kind of up back position. They're going to send him out to block into the flat, and they're going to get it out here to Corbin Fletcher, who gets a respectable little gain there, about 4 yards. Going to bring up second and a very, very manageable six yards to go.
Corbin Fletcher and Johnson kind of mirrored image athlete-wise there when you look at them on the field, man. They're big-time targets for this offense.
There you go. Same deal. They're going to send Fullwood out to the left, and they're going to send him out to block some more, and he does not block anybody, Greg, and that play gets blown up. But
I think there's some miscommunication. He and Johnson both talking there, but Fullwood, man, a guy that is potentially could just be a great, blocker up the field, man. He's a strong young man.
Yeah, there was 2 guys out there. Fullwood needed to block at least one of them. He didn't block any of them, but Johnson splits in between 2 of them for a couple yards, bringing up 3rd and 4. 10 minutes on the clock, scoreless. First offensive drive of the game here. Shoptaw, tries to get it to Fletcher. He was hurried, and that's going to be incomplete for 4th and 4. And the referees whistling things dead. Maybe a little extracurricular on the field there, but that was a screen all the way.
Yeah, I mean, and you could tell Shoptaw a little frustrated there with the route and also to himself, but
everybody, but when you try to get those big guys out there in front block, and here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth. May try the hard count here. Empty backfield. No hard count. They're just going to go for it. Quick hitch, and it is complete for the first down. Johnson gets it and a little bit more. Going to get about 8-9 yards. Going to set up a first down inside the Bobcat 40.
Well, that's confidence right there, too, and Coach Chandler and that young quarterback and offensive line. I just love that. I mean, I love Chandler's mentality when it comes to his quarterback and receivers, man. It's a really good mind.
No idea what's going on here, but Coach Chandler coming out to talk to the officials, and they're giving them let them use the headsets. Are they communicating with the folks upstairs?
I think something is going on with the headsets. Now Brian Napier's put on the assistant coach's headset, so they're having trouble with the connection, or I don't know.
Channel maybe? I don't know.
But a beautiful night nonetheless. So Nathan, and a big pickup right there from the Bulldogs. And
if you're the Bulldogs, you don't want this. You want to keep things rolling. You want that no huddle. Just keep the tempo up, keep the Bobcats on their heels, but you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that while they try to iron out these equipment issues. It's 9:34 on the clock with the score still 0-0 Hazard. Got a couple first downs already. Just trying to keep these chains moving.
Yeah.
Going to have a fresh set of downs on the other side of this little official timeout.
A big thank you to Tim Shortford, to Nathan, for sponsoring this and celebrating our heroes here tonight, and opening night for the Bulldogs here at home, and these bleachers, the incredible express box, amazing. I got a big tip of the cap to Eddie Browning and his staff and the Hazard administration, Sandra Combs and Kathy.
I'm going to give Eddie a hard time, though. I'm going to give Eddie a hard time. I messaged him today, and I said, important question today, Ed. What's for dinner up in the press box?
Yeah.
He said, man, I had my hip replaced.
God bless him.
And I don't know if they're going to feed you up there or not. And I said, well, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. But Ed, prayers. Hope you get back up here soon, walking these steps.
He's a good soul, man. Works hard, and you look at the results since he's been here. It's been amazing.
I assume whatever's going on with the headsets is not fixed because they're sending the teams to the sidelines. Folks, we'll go ahead and step aside as the officials talk it over here. But 9:34 on the clock in the first quarter. Scoreless. Hazard with the ball, 1st and 10. We're going to take a quick break, talk to a couple sponsors. We'll be back in 60 seconds on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Need a new pharmacy? Let MCHC transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily. It allows you to pick up your medications while visiting the doctor at our Knott, Owsley, Pound, Whitesburg, Leatherwood, Harlan clinics, and now at our new Middlesboro clinic. Plus, our MCHC patient portal makes refills easy. Worried about medication costs? We'll help you access prescription assistance programs if you qualify. MCHC, providing better health for a longer life.
First Trust Bank now has instant issue debit cards. If your debit card is lost or stolen, has a damaged strip or chip, we can replace it quickly and get you back to your busy life in an instant. Nobody can afford to wait 7 to 10 days for a new debit card, and now you don't have to with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. A quick solution to our customers' needs is another reason to look at us first for a bank you can trust. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
Hey, guys.
We're back here, folks. 1st and 10 inside the 40-yard line. We got shotgun pistol full house. Going to hand it off to the tailback and going to run hard for about 4 or 5 yards. I think it's Gavin Johnson at the tailback spot.
Yeah, they've moved him over, man, and just picking. He's, like I said, this kid is just tough as nails.
2nd and 6 coming up. A little over 9 minutes on the clock, and they're back in this pistol full house look with Shoptaw. Got backs all around him. They're going to hand it off to Holbrook. And this is I've seen this a little bit, but they went to it back-to-back plays, and that's going to get them close to that first down marker, and they're going to say give it to them first and 10. They're third of the drive, and Bulldogs, again, doing this very balanced. You don't know if they're going to run it. You don't know if they're going to throw it. They're just good enough at either to you have to play them honest. Here comes one in motion. Johnson goes left to right. Choctaw throws to his left to Holbrook, and he shakes one, makes one miss, and the athlete going to come up the sideline into the end zone. Did he make it? Touchdown, Bulldogs, 6-0 with 8:31 to go in the first quarter. They strike first.
Well, he's talking about a kid that's got some explosive material in his arsenal. And Holbrook right here, I mean, what a great move out there on the wing right there, Nathan, and heading toward the pylon.
Yeah, and look, they threw it to him. He was in a bad spot, because no blockers, and he didn't beat his man before he got it, so he had to beat him after it. But a little shuffle step, leaves him in the dust, and then leaves it to Max Kilburn to put in number 7. And that's going to be 7-0, 8:31 to go here in the first. We're going to be right back. It's going to be Bobcat Ball on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Hey guys, Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors. Let me tell you, if you're looking for mobile home parts, they have you covered. I've seen it myself personally. Windows, doors, any type of fitting. If you're looking for a mobile home part or a mobile home replacement part, they have it at Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, and they have it at the right price. 606-435-7639. They're located in the old 84 Lumber Building in the Combs section of Hazard. Give Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors a call now.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? Those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. 8:31 on the clock in the first. That's officially, 4 minutes, 3 minutes and 30 seconds is what it takes. 3 minutes, 29 seconds for the Bulldogs to score. And now they're going to kick it off. And, it's going to go out of bounds, though. They had it kind of, if you can get it to rest right there on the sideline, you're in good shape. But, no, that's going to be kick out of bounds, so they'll start at the 35. And that's where Hazard started last drive, too. So we'll see what the Bobcats got. I'll say that the Bulldogs they did face 1 4th down, but they moved the ball pretty much at will in that first drive.
Just really confident drive right there. And really excited to see Race Linden here, his senior campaign. A guy leading them in tackles, man. A guy is just such a young athlete that's got a ton of potential.
Handed off up the middle, and there's Jackson Deaton, his first play back after the foot injury, and he lunges, gets him by the foot for the tackle, and it's 7-0 Bulldogs, but that's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Bobcats. And here they are, split backs in the shotgun, Breathitt County. And we've got a timeout. Breathitt County don't like what they see, and we'll take it with them, folks. 8:06 to play in the first. Hazard leads it by 7. Breathitt County ball on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors, motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky. Located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday, 436-6886.
Looking for...
We're back, folks. Back here, finishing up this timeout as Breathitt County. You don't want to burn a timeout that early, Craig.
No, something didn't look right to coach there, and Breathitt County going to try to get this thing going. Really impressed last year with these running backs. The quarterback, Miles Holland, a great runner as well. Going to be interesting to see how he does against this defense.
Yeah, he's going to hand it off to the tailback. Nothing doing right there. Going to be a quick tackle, and they may gain a yard out of that 3rd and 5 coming up. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. The Bobcats, they packed everything in pretty tight these first couple of plays. Now they got 4 wide receivers split wide, 1 back in the backfield with Holland. And the Bulldogs jump. Multiple Bulldogs leave early, but I think Parton led the charge there in the middle.
Yeah, you can tell he's frustrated at himself, but, kid's anxious here, and early on, he just got to clean things up.
All sides, defense, first down.
All right. 1st and 10 now after the penalty, and Breathitt County going to get a free one. Going to get a chance to get a free set of downs. Same formation though. Sends one in motion. John Holland. Got 2 wide receivers tied on the right side. They're going to go deep up the right side. Caught!
Wow.
Juggles it in midair. Comes down around the 20. Signals for the first down. That is Austin Barker, the senior wide receiver. What a play.
Man, that was incredible right there. And what a cannon there from Holland there. I mean, this young sophomore quarterback, just like Hazard's quarterback, really, really with a ton of potential.
Yeah, this time they're going to hand it off. Oh, bouncing off of people, stumbling, bumbling, going to get a few yards out of that, but was dead to rights starting out. But Braden Barnett just says, meets the teeth of that defensive line and just bounces off outside for 2 or 3 yards. And that's honestly pretty impressive for what it looked like. He had 2 guys that had him wrapped up, they thought. Here we go, next play, 3 wide. 1 in the backfield, 1 tight end. They're going to hand it off again and going to be tackled short of the first down. We're going to get a few. Give credit to Cody Hill, the senior, for the tackle for the Bulldogs, and that was handed off at that time. They're spreading the love out there.
They've got 4 to 5 kids that can run the ball.
Kalen Combs and Eli Thomas in the backfield with Holland right now, and they're going to hand it off to Thomas, and he is absolutely run down quickly, but here comes a flag late. We'll see what it is. Race Linden with the tackle.
Mr. Reliable there, Race Linden. He'll wrap you up quick.
Yeah, we've got the referee mic'd up. Don't know how much use it's going to be to you guys tonight.
And see, this was the Achilles heel last year in Jackson right here, Nathan. You get a big stop and then a personal foul. That cost Hazard game there last year, and that's not a good sign early.
I was trying to listen to it instead of looking for it. I'm assuming it's going to be a face mask or something like that, but they're at the 10-yard line now, inside the 10, 1st and goal for the Bobcats. And they're going to hand it off and taken down by a host of Bulldogs. I don't know who got there first, but that was the big man, Braden Barnett, once again carrying the rock.
Looks like Jackson Deaton in there on that tackle. Maybe
everybody's
was
in on that one. It felt like Barnett bounces right up though. It's a big guy. 2nd goal. Here we go. 7-yard line. It's going to be the quarterback keeping it there inside the 5. No, I had my eyes off of it. It is going to be the quarterback, but he's going to be hit at the 5. So give it Holland standing in there, but that's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5.
Miles Holland, a tough runner there, Nathan.
I believe they may try to throw it here. And that's the case. He's going to launch it and he's going to get in. Touchdown. Wow. They're going to say that when he had it, he crossed the line and then he came back across. Of course, if you have possession of it, you're across that line. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, that's a great job of the receiver coming back to the ball there, Nathan. A lot of kids will kind of fade toward that pylon, but it's a great play there from Breathitt County.
And here we go. We're going to try to kick this one. Wyatt Spencer going to try to tie this one up with 4:49 on the clock. And I think the Bulldogs went early unless they were drawn off by the offensive line. We'll see the call, wait for the call. They're pointing towards Hazard.
The ball, offsides, defense, number 15. Have this to the goal. Retry.
Offsides on the defense, so it's half the defense of the goal. And look, sometimes they'll decline that and re-kick it, but I think they're going to, now that they've split the difference, they're going to go for it.
Sure. I don't blame you. You got to go for it.
So now, to take the lead, Holland gets back there, and they've got one wide receiver out to the left and everybody else. He tried to hurdle him. You can't do that, but they're going to give it. Okay, they're going to give it to him. That's two. If the defenders were already down and they had at least three appendages on the ground,
Yeah.
it's legal. So, but that's going to be 8-7. Breathitt gets it. 4:49 on the clock. We'll be back. Breathitt by 1 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Looking for expert dermatology care close to home? We're excited to welcome Lori Howard to Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, a Hazard native with 12 years experience in medical dermatology. She brings top-notch skincare to our community. And we're also excited to welcome our newest provider, Madison Mobilini-Patrick, providing aesthetics. Call today for an appointment, 606-439-1300. Primary Care Center, expert care close to home.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
4:49 on the clock, and just like that, Greg, after the Bulldogs get off to a hot start, Breathitt answers back with the help of a few penalties, about 22 yards in penalties, counting the offsides there at the end. And here we go, Bulldogs out near midfield. I think they're going to call him at the 40, down at the 48, and that was Connor Holbrook showing the wheels again. He's got
he's having a
several. He's probably ran a half, maybe a 5K by now.
Yeah, he's a kid, man. That's really worked hard over the summer here, and just is. He and Johnson are just man, they're a nightmare out there for any defense.
There you go. Fullwood going to be out here. Look here. Look out for a screen here on the bottom side with these three wide receivers. Okay, they look for it. They didn't see it, and he goes to the left and just throws it away. For you folks that are on the radio, I promise I was right. I promise that's what they were trying. That's what they were trying to do there, and quickly went the other way. Or maybe it was just to fake them out, just like they faked me out. But looked at the right side of the field, nothing there. He comes back to his left, nothing there, and he throws it away. And that's honestly a veteran play at times too, when you don't have anything, just to throw it away, especially on first down when you don't need to force it.
No, that's a good play by Shoptaw. It really is.
Now they're going to empty the backfield. We'll see what they got here. And they're going to bring Holbrook into the backfield with him and going to hand it off to him. A little sweep to the right, and he's going to go down behind the line of scrimmage. Big-time play by the Breathitt County Bobcats. Just absolutely read it the whole way. They knew the second Holbrook got into the backfield that the ball was going to get into his hands. They stretched him out and got to him.
Yeah, they read that, man, and that's something can't happen. Holbrook, you've got to give him an opportunity to get up the field there, and just something broke down big time on the right side of that line.
Here we go. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 in the backfield with Shoptaw as he takes the snap from the shotgun. Looks to his left. Looking deep. Up the left side. Got a man. Complete. Wow. Up the right, up the left side. He's still on his feet. Man. He is in for the touchdown unless they say he is out of bounds. I didn't see the signal, but looks like they're headed for the touchdown. That is it. 13-8 Bulldogs. Man, oh,
Nathan,
man.
That's impressive, man. That is a big league throw. And Shoptaw, man, I'm really high on this kid. That was a collegiate player right there.
And if Breathitt County, a bit of a busted coverage there on the left side because they left the guy open. But Shoptaw, you can't do that against this kid.
Mm-mm.
You can't do that against this kid. And Bulldogs are going to elect to just kick it with Kilburn, get their 7 and go home happy. And that one might have been partially blocked, and it's still good. 14-8. Bulldogs answer quickly. Shoptaw with the touchdown completion. 3:49 in the first. 14-8 Hazard. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Where do all the phone chargers go? No one knows, but at Appalachian Wireless, we've got all the backups you'll ever need. The cords, the blocks, the car chargers, power banks, even screen protectors and cases. So stock up now so your phone is always protected and stays connected. Right now, it's buy one, get one 50% off. So what are you waiting for? Go into your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location to see how you can get connected and stay protected for less. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
If your pipes are broke, your hot water's a joke. Who you gonna call? Hot Valley! And your drains won't drain, driving you insane. Who can you call? Hot Valley! Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
We're back, folks. 3:49 here to go in the first quarter, and we've already seen 3 touchdowns thrown up on the board, Greg, and it has been you can't say it's been all anybody. It's just been all offense.
No,
the defense has not really been able to stop anyone.
No, and there's been multiple opportunities for the run game and the passing game here, so it's fun.
Okay, we're going to kick it up the middle. A little bobble on the kick catch, but nothing to worry about as the Bobcats get out to about the 44-yard line where they'll start off.
Still good field position here for Breathitt County, man. They're dangerous. I'm telling you, this is a high-octane offense and multiple weapons here for the Bobcats. Really, this is impressive, man, early on.
Yep. And right off the bat, it's Holland in the back. Holland in the shotgun, and he's got an up back. Look out for Barnett trying to hit somebody here. And, there he goes. Gets Jackson Deaton. And here comes right up the left side, inside the 20, Eli Thomas.
Man.
And hand it to Barnett. Barnett comes on the right side, fills that gap with the linebacker, and just creates the seam for Eli Thomas to bust through there. And they're going to hand it off one more time up the left side to Thomas inside the 10, run out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. Bobcats right around that first down marker. They're not slowing down, Greg.
No, I mean, they're kind of taking the cue from Hazard. This is going to be an up-tempo offense both ways tonight.
3:29 on the clock, 14-8 Hazard. But 2nd and 1 from the 9-yard line. Holland in the shotgun. Would hand it off to the big man, Barnett. He is in the 5, into the end zone for the touchdown. Breathitt answers in 3 plays. Touchdown. 14-14, and now the Bobcats can kick it through for another 1-point lead with 3:23 to go in the first.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, Hazard's defense right there just, you're going to have to wake up, man, or they're going to put a lot of points up on the board tonight. Really, really impressive here by the offense from Breathitt County. Barnett, what a strong runner, Nathan. Jeez.
Strong doesn't even – it's not – I'll have to think of a better word for it. It's just a big old boy. But here we go. Big boy Spencer nails it for – they say no good. Yep. No good. Apologies there. The eyes deceive me. 14-14 all tied up after – couple drives for each team. 3:23 on the clock in the first. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Fazoli's stuffed shells are back. Jumbo pasta shells stuffed with 4 Italian cheeses, smothered in our signature sauces, then topped with mozzarella and baked to bubbly perfection. Try our garlic shrimp stuffed shells topped with plump shrimp marinated in a delicious garlic Parmesan sauce. Our 4 cheese shells packed with your favorite Italian cheeses, Parmesan, ricotta, mozzarella, and Romano. Or our stuffed shell duo paired with baked fettuccine Alfredo. Enjoy our stuffed shells with our signature garlic breadsticks today, only at Fazoli's. Only price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks, dining only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and local are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli's System Management LLC.
You don't need to drive all the way to Lexington for expert health care. You can get the primary care services you and your family need right here at the UK June Buchanan Medical Clinic in Hindman and the UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard. Our providers offer affordable, comprehensive care regardless of income or ability to pay. All backed by UK Healthcare, Kentucky's #1 hospital. To learn more or schedule an appointment, visit ukhealthcare.com/trust.
We're back, folks. 3:23 to go in the first quarter. It is 14-14 in a back-and-forth affair. Greg, we knew this one was going to live up to the hype, and here we go. This one booted to the kickoff specialist, Fletcher, and he's going to take it all the way past the 40-yard line, get close to the 45. I think they're going to call him down 43-yard line.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10, another good little return there. He caught that one around the 20, maybe a little bit behind it. So,
both offensive teams, is getting a boot up, man. I mean, good field position to start their sets here.
Here we go. Shoptaw in the shotgun. He's got he's got Miller to his right, Fullwood in the up back spot, and he's going to roll out. Try to hit some. Oh, wow. My goodness. Sickening. Gets it to Connor Holbrook. Tight ropes on the sideline. Throws a dart for about 6-7 yards. But, I mean, that is a tough one on the run, and you cannot lead him another inch or he's out of bounds.
And here we go. And Hazard's right back up ready to snap this ball.
Second and 2. They give him 8 yards off that same formation. And this time he's going to roll to his left. Goes deep down the left side. No dice. Had Gavin Johnson one-on-one on the left side trying to test that defense. A 2nd and 2, throw it up every time to Gavin Johnson. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and this kid's so comfortable on the move, whether he's going left or right. I mean, and always on balance here, Nathan. I mean, very, very impressive.
2nd and 2 at midfield. You don't get it there, but you throw it so nobody else can get it, and then you got 2 plays you can run here at midfield to get this first down. I expect this to be a quick one. Yep, to Johnson, and he beats his man, and he is gone. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Bulldogs. We are going to score some points here at Daniel Field here tonight, folks. 20-14 with 2:55 to go in the first. Can Breathitt score again before the end of the quarter?
It's going to be very possible, but my goodness, what an offensive output right here, both sides here to get things rolling. Gavin Johnson picking up right where he was last year, Nathan. He's catching and heading toward that pylon. Man, wow, what a run.
Here we go, back in that extra point spot. Kilburn going to try to knock another one in, and Breathitt's getting closer and closer to blocking that. But either way it goes, 21-14, they nail it. Hazard by 7. We'll be back in just a moment on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
Do you want to take your career to the next level? LKLP Community Action is ready and able to help you identify and prepare for new career opportunities. We offer services including career advising, skill assessments, resume writing, job searches and referrals, and even job training. We also help remove barriers to employment, such as lack of transportation, childcare, or other obstacles. Contact our workforce team today and let us help you evaluate your career. Call 606-436-3161 or visit lklp.org. In partnership with Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet through EKSEP.
We're here, folks, kicking kicking it off to the Bobcats. Oh, got some room to run. Big, strong return out to the 45. And who would have guessed it? Braden Barnett. Gosh almighty.
What a tough kid. And field position means everything in this game. Everybody, both sides here, has started, 45 and beyond. So they're giving their offense a good head start, Nathan.
We go 1st and 10, Bobcats. 45-yard line. Holland in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off. Oh, room to run for Barnett. Oh, but quickly. That wasn't Barnett. That was the junior Kylan Combs. Yep. But listen, Gavin Johnson, that looked like that was a guaranteed first down, but Johnson covered that ground quickly.
Great tackle right there, man. All eyes on the feet right there, Johnson was.
2:25 on the clock. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Bobcats. 4 wide receivers. Holland drops back, flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run, and I don't know that he got that one in bounds. Oh, they're going to say he got it. They're going to say he got it. I didn't have a good look at it, but that's the Holland to Holland connection.
The senior coming up big there.
We got the replay there. You can judge for yourself. I mean, I will not make a call. Put it in the comments. Let us know what you think about it. 4 wide receivers coming up for Holland and the Bobcats in the backfield with him. He's got the big Kylan Combs. So many tough runners on this team. 1st and 10 on the Bulldog side of the field. Holland going to run out to his right, being chased down, but completes the pass right at the sticks. Going to be finished off. That's Corbin Fletcher initially there, and Connor Holbrook finishes it off, but that's once again Holland on the other side of the field making the play.
The senior, man, just comes up big time after time. That's just a cerebral play right there from the receiver, Holland.
You're going to say 2nd and 1 after that. And then Miles Holland.
Barnett time.
Back at quarterback. Oh, no, I think they may – okay. I stand corrected. Handoff to the big man, but it's getting Combs out there right up the middle for the easy one. Listen, on 2nd and 1, maybe if I had those bruisers, I'd think differently. But I think let it fly.
Yeah.
On 2nd and short like that, because you got 2 plays after that to just get a yard. But here we go. 4 wide receivers. Holland in the shotgun, 1 back in the backfield. Looks to his right, goes deep, got a man, and dropped it in the vicinity. In the vicinity was Austin Barker, the senior, but Titus Holland there in the area just making things hard enough that he couldn't connect it.
Good job for Titus Holland right there. But what a ball fake there from Holland, man, and he really had the defense kind of confused there early on, and that's a play that they're going to make, though.
Get ready for some nonsense here. Yeah. A lot of people, a lot of movement, and they just handed off some power right to left. They had 3 guys on the left side in the receiver spots. They bring them all on the left side of that line and then run right at them for a quick, easy 5 yards, maybe 6. 3rd and 5 coming up. They're going to spread 3 wide receivers out. Holland now in the back in the shotgun with Thomas the speedster, and Barnett the bruiser.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they do here. I expect them to maybe keep it on the ground here, but 38 seconds on the clock. Can they score before the end of the first? They're going to hand it off to Thomas, and Thomas busts through for the first down. I say he's a speedster, but, man, he's running hard, keeping those legs churning. 29 seconds on the clock. 21-14 Hazard. Breathitt trying to answer. Don't have to answer necessarily before the end of the quarter, but they'll probably get one more play in at least. It's an incomplete pass, maybe a little more, but split backs for Holland. It's going to be handoff, sweep, going right to left. Thomas inside the 10 for the first down. Going to be close to the first down. The clock's still ticking. And that's going to take us to the end of one. 21-14 Bulldogs by 7, but the Bobcats knocking on the door. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to savings. Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we pick for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
We're back, folks. 12 minutes on the second quarter clock, and it is 21-14 the score. It looks like it's going to be 2nd and 1, ball inside the 10 for the Bobcats. Looking like another scoring drive here.
Yeah.
In that first game against Montgomery County, Hazard had many bend but don't break moments, and they're bending right now.
Yeah, I mean,
you got to see if they can get a stop right here would be huge, but, Breathitt County, they're just churning. They're just churning.
They just really have no answer, for Thomas and Combs and Barnett right now. And Holland's getting a lot of time, Nathan, to create a lot of havoc.
Yeah, here we go. Again, everything packed in. They got one wide receiver on the right side to keep it on. It's going to be a quick, direct snap to Eli Thomas. He's in kind of, I guess, literally the Wildcat.
Yeah.
The Wildcat. And it's going to be a first down. Ball at the 5-yard line, so it's going to be 1st and goal at the 5. And here we go. Back at it again. Thomas going to be taking the snaps from the Wildcat. Gets the first one, runs to his left, cuts back to his right, spins into the end zone for the touchdown.
And just no answer for that Bobcat situation out there, Nathan. I mean, Hazard really get no explosive movement defensively against this line. It's a little surprising.
Had a lot of success with that early in the season, but did not as much last week. And this week, Breathitt County matching that intensity. And once again, we got big Wyatt Spencer, the junior, trying to tie this one up with the extra point. 11:38 to go in the first half. It is up, and it is good. 21-21. All tied up, and we'll send it back to some quick sponsors, and Hazard's going to take over with the tie ball game, second quarter. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
No longer do you have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings, thanks to Mine Service Company's Hydraulic Hose Division, located on Willie's Way, across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted then, trusted now. Mine Service Company, bringing quality mine supplies to our area for over 100 years. And now bringing you quality products in their hydraulic hose division in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
No one wants to hear the words you need open heart surgery. But when you do, you want care you can trust. At Hazard ARH, Dr. James Shoptaw, cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon with over 29 years of experience, leads a team you can count on. With skilled hands, strong faith, and proven results, Dr. Shoptaw is with you every step of the way. Trust your heart to ARH and Dr. Shoptaw, a proud member of the ARH Care Network. Learn more at arh.org/cardiology.
We're back, folks. 21-21. 42 points put up in just a hair over 12 minutes, Greg.
It kind of feels like some of those old college football games in overtime, how they just keep scoring and it's quick, it's efficient here, and there's just not defense right now is not in the house, Nathan. But who doesn't score off these possessions?
One of these deals where a stop and a long drive could
change it,
really change everything. And that one's going to be kicked off. Bulldogs out near the 40. And on the return, that was Cameron Miller.
And probably the worst field position Hazard's had all night at the 41 there, whatever. So,
I think they had one at the 35.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Everything else has been 45 or closer.
Yeah.
Here we go. 11:30 on the clock. Bulldogs. Shotgun and hand off to Miller, the tailback, and he's going to get about 6 from that one. Just a quick little hard run. Does it.
Cameron Miller, a freshman there, kind of reminds you a little bit about the kid that played here last year. Such a good, strong runner.
Here we go, back in it. Going to hand it off to Miller again, and he's going to cut through the hole for the first down, driven out of bounds across the 50 into Bobcat territory at the 45-yard line.
Memphis Blankenship, the kid I was referring to, he's very reminiscent to him. That's a good, strong run by the freshman. I like that.
First and 10, 45-yard line in Bobcat territory. 2 wide receivers split out on each side. They get to Johnson. Big block from Holbrook, and Johnson going to get close to a first down, just shy of it, 9 yards on the reception.
And that ability, to get those short passes and turn it up the field and eluding the defenders, man, he is such a good weapon.
And already back down. 1 tight end, 3 wide receivers, and Miller in the backfield. They give it to him for the first down, and he spins right around the 30-yard line. That's where they'll mark it. First down. 6 yards, 10-19 on the clock, 21-21 your score. The Bulldogs threatening, getting down around the red zone once again. They look to the sideline to get the play. Play is in, and now Breathitt. They've got to immediately line up and be ready. Watch out, Fullwood here at this up back. They're going to set him in motion, look for something going to the left. There you go. Johnson's got it. Takes the blocks inside the 20, inside the red zone. First and 10 in the red zone for the Bulldogs.
Johnson, safe to say, Nathan, well over 100 yards in receiving already. And we're 9:52 to go here in the first half.
First and 10 from the 19-yard line. Similar formation. Miller to the right, up back in Fullwood. Rolling out to the right is Shoptaw, looking, finds his man at the sticks, going to run to the end zone, jumps over one, doesn't quite get there, but going to be stopped inside the 5-yard line. Going to be first and goal, Bulldogs. And again, that's the second time today we've seen someone hop over somebody. Yep. But if they're on their way down, they're mostly grounded.
Yes, sir.
Fair game. You get put on someone's and one mixtape football reel.
Cameron Miller was left all alone over here toward the end zone, too. I don't know what happened there, but they could have tossed to him. He could have just fell into the end zone.
Here we go, Shoptaw in the shotgun. They got the play. A lot of folks loaded up on the right side. It's going to be a toss out to Miller, and he's going to try to race for the pylon. Does he get there? Yes, he does. Yeah. Touchdown. Bulldogs, 27-21 your score. 9:10 to go in the first half, and Kilburn going to come out, try to punch on another one. He's 3 for 3 today.
Less than 2 minutes on that score, Nathan. Time of possession is unbelievable efficient tonight for Hazard and Breathitt County.
But the defense is neither of them tired because they're not out there that long. No,
it's there's potential to. This score could be in the 60s tonight.
Kilburn gets it through, 28-21. Bulldogs by 7, 9:10 to go in the first half. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
My name is Colby, and I'm from Leslie County, Kentucky. I chose Alice Lloyd College because of the Appalachian Leader Scholarship, which covers my tuition. Attending Alice Lloyd College without worrying about the cost is priceless. Also, through the Student Work Program, ALC is helping me grow as a person. Here, I'm building character and leadership skills that will help me impact the future of the Appalachian region. Come visit us or learn more at alc.edu.
Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents are more than just insurance agents. They're coaches. Hey, good eye, Mason. Yeah.
Volunteer firefighters.
Engine 6 on scene.
Neighbors.
Morning, Floyd.
Someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or Agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
We're back here, folks. 28-21, 9-10 to go here in the first half. Bulldogs by 7. Neither team has been stopped offensively.
No, that took what I think it was like 2 minutes and 12 seconds there off the clock to score. And, Hazard making it looking easy. Breathitt is as well. And it's just like, if you have one mistake on offense tonight, man, that's going to be the turning point. But goodness gracious, man, impressive drives here by Hazard and as well with Breathitt County.
We go 28-21, and they're going to go for the onside kick. They had a good look at that one, a high bouncer, but that one's going to be pulled in by Caleb Neese, the freshman. The youngster getting in there and getting under that one and not trying to do too much. Just get your hands on it and be done with it.
Smart play, and they're what a coach they have here, Breathitt County. Kyle Moore, what a just historical career he had at Breathitt County as a player, and just a great guy and a great football mind.
Here we go, hand it off. No, pulls it out at the last minute. Holland going to run to his left. Ooh. And right into, a handful of Bulldogs, and Race Linden. Lays some wood out there, just finishes off that one, the big pop. But look, Holland, look at that guy, just pops right back up. He does not care, not care.
Race Linden, man, one of the tougher kids you'll see anywhere. Man, just a kid that plays so hard. And such a classy kid, too, man. Good job by Race Linden. Big possession here for the Hazard defense, man.
2nd and 5 coming up. Holland going to go deep up the left side, one-on-one, and there comes there's some jostling for position. Yep. I think that's going to be defensive pass interference as the ball falls incomplete.
Yeah. Well, it was well covered at first, too, but you got the speedster.
Yeah, that's going to be the call, defensive pass interference, but it's tough. It's tough. There's only so much room there on the sideline.
Yeah. It's a great play by Breathitt County, putting the defender really in lock and hold there. It's just there's nothing you can really do. Really, really impressed though by these youngsters from Breathitt County. I mean, the bulk of their scoring abilities are sophomore and freshmen.
1st and 10. That one going to be handed off up the middle, and the Bulldogs, they answered the call there, and that's probably one of the first running plays we've seen from either of these teams go negative in a while.
Yeah. Well, they got some pressure on the offensive line there too, led by Race Linden again, and that's what Hazard has to do. They've got to get pressure on this offensive line. Got to get Holland uncomfortable. How can you do that? Oh, there's another.
Yeah, there's another one. Is coming up with the big tackle there is Cody Hill, the senior. That's back-to-back stops, and the Bulldog defense, they've heard us talking, Greg. They've heard us talking. They said, look, we're sick of these quick drives. Yeah. This may be quick, but it's not going to be a quick touchdown.
It's great penetration right there on that offensive line by Cody Hill, man. Good tackle.
3rd and 12 coming up. Holland backs rushed out, and he's going to load up one coming up the right side. They're going to throw the flag. He did not get turned around.
No,
he did not play the ball. That's unfortunate because he really didn't get a lot of contact with. He was in between the ball and the wide receiver.
15 yards. First down.
Fans don't like it, but I feel like if he would have got turned around and played the ball, nothing would have been called.
No, nothing would have been called. And I kind of thought, when he had just a little bit of the air under that ball, too, it gave the defense right there an opportunity maybe to intercept that. I mean, he just got caught up. But you're advancing by the penalty again. That's what really hurt Hazard last year in Jackson.
That's
It's same thing tonight.
30 yards in defensive pass interference, and they had him backed up 13 or so there. And we will see where we go here, 1st and 10.
Hazard's got to get pressure on this quarterback. They just have to.
And there we go, a little screen. Yeah. Oh, they get after him. Jackson Deaton with the big-time sack. Oh, wow. My goodness. That is going to be about a 12-yard loss, maybe, 13 yards.
Jackson Deaton, man, welcome to the show. My goodness.
14-yard loss.
What a play by Deaton right there. Goodness.
Second and Vico here at Daniel Field as Holland looks out and he says, "Coach, what we got in the play book for 1st and 24? What do we got?" And we'll see what they can come up. 2nd and 24. We'll see what they come up with. Holland takes the snap, looks to his right, nobody there, steps to his left, throws one, and they're going to throw the hold, I believe, and upended on the sideline. They're going to get about 20 yards out of that.
Yep.
But we'll see what the call is. Usually you can't ask your offensive line to block for that long. You got to make a decision.
That's true. You toss out the penalties here, 30 yards, Nathan, but the last 5 snaps, I mean, Hazard's getting pressure on Holland here. They're getting in that backfield. I mean, Breathitt County's line kind of looks a little fatigued right now, and Hazard's starting to get their second win defensive here. They've heard you, man, because they're really stepping up.
2nd and 34, maybe from the 49-yard line. They need big plays. Don't got to get them all at once. They're going to try to get Thomas out in space. That's a good one, but I mean, 9 yards is a good run on 2nd down usually, but not in this.
Not in this position here, but
still need about 25 yards for the first. 3rd and 26. The official call here as Holland in the shotgun.
What great matchups you got here on the corners here too, Nathan.
They're going to send Thomas out in the slot receiver spot. So see what they got there. I don't know if they want to send somebody out there to block for him again. And here we go. Going to come to the opposite side. Gets free, but it's still free on his feet, but going to go down just shy of the 30. And they're going to fumble. The Bulldogs came away with it. And but they're going to say that they were already down. 2012 PCC over Letcher Central in the second quarter is what Michael Dwayne tells me here. And listen here, over at Commodore Field, they are running wild right now, baby. That's been a game that has haunted them the last several years. I think I saw since Mark Dixon was there, they're 1-7 against Letcher Central.
That's hard to believe. It really is.
Had several winnable games in there and had some just duds. As 4th and 15 comes up here, and we're going to get a timeout to talk about this one. We'll go ahead and take it with them, folks. 4:51 on the first half clock, 28-21 Hazard on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Okay, Reward Spot. How much should people earn with free Kasasa Cash checking?
5% APY on balances as high as $25,000.
Every month you qualify? That's so high.
5% APY. 5% APY.
Reward Spot has gone rogue. Free checking, cash rewards. Ask for Kasasa Cash. It's our superpower.
Learn more about Kasasa at PBT Bancorp in Hazard.
APY equals annual percentage yield. Qualifications, rules, limitations, apply. Rates and rewards vary by account balance and qualification status. Contact institution for details. Member FDIC.
Let's face it, in today's world, it's easy to get the feeling that the world is against you. So it's really nice to know that you do have someone on your side. The law offices of David A. Johnson. Accidents and injury law, personal injury, commercial vehicle accidents, criminal and capital offense cases, drug-related cases. David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Call for a free consultation, 435-1552. Visit them at 461 Main Street in Hazard, online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
Back, folks, 28-21. This is a big play here because Breathitt County, they're no sense punting it. No sense. You can't go for a field goal here. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 16. Holland going to roll out to his right. He's got to get rid of it. He is under fire. Going back to his left. just launches it, no dice. And he's going to go down in the backfield.
Race Linden.
Incomplete.
Wow. Fullwood. I mean, my goodness.
It's got to be a scary situation for Holland back there. Not the biggest guy.
No.
He's strong. He's fast. But, man, you got those guys, those upperclassmen running you down. He eventually just has to let it fly, and he takes a shot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be Bulldogs. The first defensive stop of the game comes with 4:41 to go in the second quarter. And if Hazard can get a score right here, would really put them in the driver's seat.
Oh, my goodness.
And here we go in the shotgun. Shoptaw going to hand it off
freshman
to Miller, and he's going to get about 6 or 7 yards out of it. Or was that Johnson?
I think that was that Miller, maybe?
Yeah, it was Miller. Johnson down here on the near side.
I'm telling you, this kid really reminds me of Memphis Blankenship. I mean, last year, the way he ran and come back in and insert a freshman into that slot there. And highly impressed, Nathan, early on with this kid.
Here we go. Going to be another handoff. Oh, my goodness. The freshman just gave him the shoulder shiver that's going to be on the freshman highlight reel as soon as the beat drops, because he just ran over a Bobcat for the first down. 4 minutes on the clock now. Bulldogs not in the super hurry up, but you know what I mean? You can't really.
Breathitt County's getting tired, Nathan. They really are, both sides of the ball.
4 minutes, you're at midfield, and I think they went early, but they're going to get it to Johnson on the screen. No call. Spin. He's on into the secondary inside the 40-yard line, 39 of the Bobcats. And what a play there. Didn't look like there was much to have, but he finds some daylight and makes it work.
He gets on, spins, and just creates magic, man. That kid is so fun to watch. Much needed timeout right here for Breathitt County.
Timeout. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take it with him, folks. 3:30 on the clock, 28-21 Hazard. Bulldogs trying to get a 2-touchdown lead for the first time tonight. We'll be right back in 60 seconds on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Here at Kimber Furniture, our slogan is "We know furniture." As well we should. For over 45 years now, it's what we do, it's all we do, it's who we are. At Kimber's, that gives us the opportunity to specialize in getting you exactly what you need. We do our homework to make sure you get the best, longest lasting, best looking brand names at Kimber's guaranteed lowest prices with easy credit terms and fast express delivery. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kimber Furniture in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Fake toss and deep down the field. That's got to be same situation as last time. They go to Connor Holbrook, and the defender never gets his head around and just kind of runs into him.
Defense pass intended for number 6, Holbrook.
15 yards.
You know, you line up Holbrook and Johnson, Nathan, over here. I mean, that just spoils trouble for any defense. It's just, I mean, how do you defend those two?
That's some tough stuff right there. Because if you're a defender, you know, when they look back to go catch the ball, you got to react. Yep. And sometimes you just run into them. Hand off to Miller right up the middle for a nice little burst of a gain. Going to bring up a very manageable second down, 2nd and 3 coming up.
Play of Miller, though, really, Nathan, on the ground has changed this game, though. I mean, I know we're going to the air a lot and calling Holbrook and Johnson, but give Miller a lot of credit here.
Here we go once again. Fullwood just behind that line, and they're going to send him as the lead blocker for Miller, and Miller is going to put that shoulder down once again inside the 10-yard line. We'll see where they mark him. They mark him at the 11.
Well, what Barnett was doing to the Bulldogs early on, you know, now the script here, and you got the freshman causing everybody trouble. This kid, I'm serious. This kid has really changed this game.
And look, this kid's going to be causing problems for a while.
Oh, you better believe it.
For a while. He's the lone back in the backfield next to Shoptaw right now. 2 wide receivers stacked on each side. They usually run screens out of this, but this time just going to hand it off to Miller up the middle for the touchdown. Bulldogs 34-21 with 2:21 to go in the first half. Bulldogs starting to really get things rolling here on their home opener here in September.
And in this game, a 14-point lead can seem like miles, man. I mean, really the way things are going right now. But Hazard has turned the corner, Nathan. They really have.
Here we go, Kilburn. Squeaks another one through for his 5th of the night, 35-21. Bulldogs up by 14, 2:21 to go in the first half. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Double Quick proudly introduces Rewards Plus Pay. It's a new feature inside the Double Quick Rewards app. Enroll today and save 20 cents on gas all day, every day, right at the pump. Use it on all transactions inside, too. To enroll, open your Double Quick Rewards app. Click Enroll Now and follow the steps to link your checking account. Once you're approved, use Double Quick Rewards Plus Pay at the pump or inside the store. Rewards Plus Pay is safe, secure, and easy to use. Enroll today and start saving, but only at your Double Quick store.
Whether you're starting out or starting over, Hazard Community and Technical College can help you take the next step. Learn a new skill in as little as 8 weeks, grow in your career, or start here and transfer. With the University Center of the Mountains, you can earn your bachelor's, master's, or even higher degrees close to home. Wherever your dreams lead, we'll help you get there. Choose HCTC. Your future starts here. Call today at 606-487-3293.
We're back, folks. 35-21, 2:21 to go here in the first half. Breathitt County is going to have a shot to score before the end of this half.
Absolutely, they will. Too, Nathan, I want to give a shout-out to the Linden family at home listening tonight, Jason and Tracy and their son Rylan. They're the uncle and aunt of Race Linden and Race, the grandson of Jimmy Linden, the former mayor. And that Linden family has just been so amazing for Hazard over the years. Just incredible people, and Race carrying on that tradition, of Linden greatness in this town tonight. So they're out there watching us.
Another score update. It is 20-20 over at Perry County Central as the Commodores and the Cougars in a battle. And the Bulldogs going to kick this off. Oh, I'm going to blow that dead at I don't think he ever had it.
I don't think he did, man. He just trapped it under his knee.
Cameron Johnson tried to get it, and they blow it dead. I mean, he had his hand on it.
Good job, Cameron, though, just to keep that in his vicinity.
Yeah, that's going to be the 36, I believe, is where those spotted. 35.
Hazard's defense really, though, going to be put to the test here. But if they can get another stop here, Nathan, this is going to be huge. Race Linden and Deaton and Fullwood.
Going to be handoff to Thomas. Thomas, oh, my goodness, so strong. 13 yards on the first down run, and he is going to get out near midfield to the 48. Just, look, they had hands on him, they had bodies on him, but it does not matter. He just throws them off and keeps going.
Such a great runner and just keeps his feet churning there, and he bounces off the defense and a kid that really, really impressive here early on tonight.
Here we go. Breathitt County got a lot of guys in tight there. It's going to be a fake handoff. They go deep. Oh my goodness! And the bull threw it to nobody, but for the Bulldogs, Tanner Goins out there.
Yeah,
he kind of stopped.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if he'd have kept going. But again, nobody. Why would they throw? 10 yards down the field.
Tanner Goins, another one of those great defensive backs here for Hazard.
Here you go, 2nd and 10 coming up. Bobcats. I think Holland just wanted to get rid of it,
yeah.
So tried to avoid giving the ball back to the Bulldogs. That would be disastrous here. It'll be disastrous. Hand off to Thomas. Thomas not going to get a lot out of it. Going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd and 10 with 1:30 on the clock. Now you're at the point that if you're, and I think Hazard's going to call the timeout here. They think they might
get a chance to get the ball back.
No, I think there's maybe an official timeout for a water. Some kid needs. I don't know.
Well, nonetheless, I mean,
there's some timeout. Either way it goes, there's a timeout. Let's go ahead and we'll keep it here, Greg, for this. We've had enough breaks today.
Yeah, but I mean, this tempo Hazard's created here, especially in this early on in this game. It's the same way with Breathitt County, but Breathitt County kind of getting fatigued here, Nathan. You see a little bit of it, but what we've been talking about, Hazard having trouble, breaking down the door, getting some penetration in the backfield. They're doing it now, so. Hazard really kind of, taking control both sides. Obviously got a 14-point lead, and this game, like I said, is a big lead.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you're Breathitt County right now, you're in a spot where, you can try to run the ball and take some time and force Hazard to use these timeouts, or you could try to, score. But Hazard. They may, 90 seconds is a lot of time in a game like this so far.
I think Hazard will bring the house here, though, Nathan. I really do.
We'll see. They bring a handful. And Holland in trouble. Race Linden takes him down in the backfield.
Linden. Wow. Linden playing as good a game, and I've seen him in this uniform. I mean, over the summer, this kid has got a lot faster. And he's just strong as a workhorse, man. This kid is special.
It's going to be another timeout. Hazard, look here. Look here. Coach Chandler says, man, I am going to give my guys a shot. We're going to give my guys a shot. Because at the same time, if you're Breathitt County, if you get into the second half, I know you're down 2 scores for the first time tonight. But you get the ball to start the second half.
That's
You
important.
come out, you get the ball, you do your business. It's still a 1-score game, and no game at the start of the second half is a 1-score game is in hand.
No, sir.
But if Hazard goes up 3 scores, and that's what they're going to try to do here. That's what they're going to try to do. But you got to be smart about it. You can't just sling it all over the place. Get feeling invincible. And then something crazy happens.
And what we've seen in the second quarter, the emergence of Miller on the ground there too, Nathan. I mean, you get him, chugging along, cutting up 6 and 8 yards. Then the next thing you know, you got Choptaw airing out to Holbrook or Johnson. I mean, a lot of weapons.
This is going to be our first punt of the night.
That's remarkable, man.
Yeah, first punt of the night with 1:20 to go in the second quarter.
And not a good one.
Booted. Oh, it's going to get a good bounce, but to Gavin Johnson, and he's got
Watch
room.
out.
Splits 2, gets going wide, and gets caught up inside past the 35-yard line. Everybody holding their breath when Gavin Johnson pulls that off the turf and runs with it.
Boy, he's fun to watch. And you think about that injury that cut him down there toward the end of the year. I mean, what an unbelievable turnaround for him to come off that injury and be this strong.
So 70 or 68 seconds, a little less than 70 seconds for the Bulldogs here. We'll see what they got in the old bag of tricks, as it's going to be 4 wide to start things off. Choptaw in the shotgun. Got to test things right here. They're going to go to the right side.
Wow.
Bounces off. Going to get the first down. That's going to stop the clock for just a second as Corbin Fletcher gains about 15 yards on the first down.
That trio of Fletcher and Holbrook and Johnson is just a nightmare.
Clock is running back, 4 wide, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Choptaw going to go to Johnson on the screen. He has got blockers, cuts up, got another first down. That'll stop the clock just long enough to reset the football with 45 seconds on the clock. And Choptaw saying, get to your spots, get to your spots. As soon as they set it, there the clock goes. It's ticking again. 40 seconds now on the clock. Choptaw getting everybody set up. Takes it 1st and 10, rolls to his right. He is going to launch one to Fullwood, and he's going to run out of bounds, and that stops the clock for good, and he gets about 6-7 yards with 28 seconds on the clock. And here is where you can start taking shots, Greg. at the end zone. You're in
Exactly
that firing range right now where you could start looking into the end zone.
And that's winning football. That's playoff football right there. And you get your back up, get out of bounds, give yourself 28 seconds is a lifetime with this offensive hazard here.
Yeah, they're going to have several attempts here, assuming they can get a first down. Shoptaw on the shotgun, goes deep to the left to Johnson. He's got two wide receivers out there. No call, a lot of contact. But either way it goes, they made it. That was the first time in those situations we've seen the defensive backs go make a play on the ball, though. You know what I mean? They didn't play the receiver. They tried to knock it away, but there was some contact.
Yeah.
But this is a contact sport.
Yes, sir.
This is not.
Double coverage there from Breathitt County. Good job from Breathitt County's defense, so you got to give them credit.
Here we go. We got two backs out there with Shoptaw. They may just try to get the first down with Miller, and that's what they're going to try to do, and they've got it. And that's going to stop the clock at 18. Don't know the timeout situation. I don't think it's covered up.
One maybe. Nope.
They may try to spike it or just run a play. Here we go. Going to throw it to Johnson, and he is going to get out of bounds around the shy of the 15-yard line. 6 seconds on the clock, but now you got like one shot, maybe two.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, or they're going to try. I think Kilburn's out here. They may try to just kick the field goal.
Of course, too, I think you give Johnson and Holbrook and Fletcher one more chance to try to get you in the end zone.
This is a. You never can. 6 seconds. You may not be able to get it out in 6 seconds and get an incompletion. So they're going to try to kick the field goal going into the half. Kilburn gets it up. I think it's wide left.
Right.
No good. And that's going to do it for the first half.
Wow, impressive, man.
35-21. Hazard made it interesting. Thought that they were going to maybe punch one in there. But 35-21, Breathitt County is going to come out second half, have an opportunity to maybe get this one within a score. We'll see what happens, folks. We'll be right back. Halftime analysis. Bulldogs up 35-21 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
Need a new pharmacy? Let MCHC transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily. It allows you to pick up your medications while visiting the doctor at our Knott, Owsley, Pound, Whitesburg, Leatherwood, Harlan clinics, and now at our new Middlesboro clinic. Plus, our MCHC patient portal makes refills easy. Worried about medication costs? We'll help you access prescription assistance programs if you qualify. MCHC, providing better health for a longer life.
Get a new debit card in minutes with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. New and existing customers can take advantage of this new service that keeps a card in your hands and will never leave you waiting 7 to 10 days for access to your account. Call or visit any of our locations to learn more about how to skip the delay and get back to business today with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
Hey guys, Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, let me tell you, if you're looking for mobile home parts, they have you covered. I've seen it myself personally. Windows, doors, any type of fitting, if you're looking for a mobile home part or a mobile home replacement part, they have it at Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, and they have it at the right price. 606-435-7639. They're located in the old 84 Lumber Building in the Combs section of Hazard. Give Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors a call now.
We're back, folks, here, 35-21. Greg and I, of course, talking about rock and roll.
Oh yeah.
In the breaks, because that's I was never as I'm a much better rocker than I'm a football player. I'll tell you that.
Well, you're one amazing, play-by-play guy, Nathan Rainin, KBA Voice of the Year, and it's always an honor to sit here with you. And then our breaks, we're always talking about music. That's what I love about being with you too, man. But tonight, I mean, if you love offense, you came to the right school to watch this game tonight, and what a first half, man.
Yeah, 35-21, your halftime score. Bulldogs have basically, I think they've scored every time they've touched the ball except for that last one when they missed the field goal as time expired in the half. Breathitt County has had one turnover on downs, and they've had one they had to punt one time.
Yeah.
They've had, that was it. One turnover on downs, one punt, and that's the reason it's 35-21 because there's two drives where they didn't score. So, this one has been an interesting one. But as the game has gone on, Hazard's starting to outpace them, and the Bulldog defense starting to make plays. We've not seen this Breathitt County defense really make a lot of plays. They've not proved that they can stop the Bulldogs. If the Bulldogs had 20, 30 more seconds there, they would have probably scored another touchdown, it felt like.
You notice the quarterback here from Hazard. I mean, he's really – you don't see him feeling much pressure. I mean, he's back there. He's kind of picking them apart. But this freshman, though, Nathan, on the offensive side here for Hazard, Miller is just really, really changed the tempo. And then on the defense, led by Race Linden there, Jackson Deaton, and Fullwood. I mean, those guys are really getting the penetration on that line. And I'm telling you, Race Linden, he starts chasing you, brother. You better find some ground because he's coming after you.
Yeah, and what's awesome about these Bulldogs is that they all get after it. They all get after it, and it may be, one Bulldog. It might be Jackson Deaton. It might be Cody Hill. It might be one of those guys in the backfield, just wreaking havoc. And then Race Linden comes in and just pops them with that, with all he's got there at the end. As we'll go ahead and look at center field here. If you're at midfield here, as if you're watching along on Facebook or YouTube, and if you're listening on the radio, you may want to give a look. Head to our Facebook or YouTube page, and you can see as we are honoring first responders and veterans here at Heroes Night. And what a time! Just a great tradition here.
It's
at
beautiful.
Daniel Field.
God bless those souls out there that protect us, Nathan. These veterans here tonight. I mean, those are the true heroes. I mean, you look over here across the street, the field, the fire department here, the Hazard fire truck's got the flag up here, and we love those folks, and just we're truly blessed to be in their presence.
Absolutely, folks. This has been a great ball game. Hazard has pushed it out here at the last little bit, but halftime is where so many football games are won.
Yeah,
I feel like that's because you can only patch up so many things. You can only change so many things and install something during the course of a football game. There's some things that you just have to get back into the halftime, talk to your team, and set things up. And that's we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break, folks. 35-21 Hazard leading at the half on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? Those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors, motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky. Located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday. 436-6886.
Looking for expert dermatology care close to home? We're excited to welcome Lori Howard to Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, a Hazard native with 12 years experience in medical dermatology. She brings top-notch skincare to our community. And we're also excited to welcome our newest provider, Madison Mobilini Patrick, providing aesthetics. Call today for an appointment, 606-439-1300. Primary Care Center, expert care close to home.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
35-21 score. Your score, folks. The Bulldogs up 14 with we got about 10 minutes before we kick this one off to start the second half. And been a heck of a football game. But as I was saying before we took a break there, we had a moment of silence to honor a lost first responder here locally, and I feel like Breathitt County needs to really figure out what they got to do defensively to slow Hazard down. And I'm sure they've watched the tape on. I'm sure they've watched the tape on Prestonsburg by now, but they got to figure out something, or maybe Hazard plug some stuff up. But they're not, like you mentioned, they're not really giving Shoptaw. They're not giving him a hard time. He's having just all the time that he wants to throw. If he has to roll out, if he's in the pocket, he's got it all. And the running back Miller just kind of getting what he wants to.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's there's really not been any pressure. Maybe early on there, a couple possessions there for Hazard, for Shoptaw. Other than that, he's had a chance just to sit back there and pick them apart and kind of control this offense. But we got
an ambulance on. Speaking of first responders, we've got an ambulance on the.
Looks like a Breathitt County player going to be attended to. Man, we send all the prayers to him.
Could be a player. Could be I don't know. Could be a fan. Somebody on that sideline. Either way it goes, I didn't see anyone get hurt.
No.
But those lights were over there at the end, a few minutes into halftime, and I thought they may be doing something with the first responders or something. I didn't know they were going to be, but no, they've got the stretcher out. They are here, and we're going to go ahead and take a break while they tend to this, folks. We'll be right back. Hazard up 35-21 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Have you ever tried calling for help? Can't get connected to customer service to only end up talking to a robot named Kevin? Yeah, we don't do that at Appalachian Wireless. You get real people, real service right here in the mountains. We know your town, your road, and probably your mama too. With reliable coverage, affordable plans, and customer service that actually serves, it's time to ditch the big guys because there's no place like home. Visit us in-store or at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
If your pipes are broke, your hot water's a joke. Who you gonna call? Hot Wallet! And your drains won't drain, driving you insane. Who can you call? Hot Wallet! Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
Fazoli's stuffed shells are back. Jumbo pasta shells stuffed with 4 Italian cheeses, smothered in our signature sauces, then topped with mozzarella and baked to bubbly perfection. Try our garlic shrimp stuffed shells topped with plump shrimp marinated in a delicious garlic parmesan sauce. Our 4 cheese shells packed with your favorite Italian cheeses, Parmesan, ricotta, mozzarella, and Romano. Or our stuffed shell duo paired with baked fettuccine Alfredo. Enjoy our stuffed shells with our signature garlic breadsticks today, only at Fazoli's. You can count on price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks, dine-in only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and local are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management LLC.
You don't need to drive all the way to Lexington for expert health care. You can get the primary care services you and your family need right here at the UK June Buchanan Medical Clinic in Hindman and the UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard. Our providers offer affordable, comprehensive care regardless of income or ability to pay. All backed by UK Healthcare, Kentucky's #1 hospital. To learn more or schedule an appointment, visit ukhealthcare.com/trust.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
Folks, we're still trying to get some information on what's going on here, but at least we're told that the young man put in the stretcher was Eli Thomas, the sensational running back for the Breathitt County Bobcats, who's had a heck of a game here in the first half. Our thoughts with him as we move forward here. I know the Bobcats would love to have him on the field with them. But
yeah, it's a big loss. Our prayers go out to that kid, and he is a terrific football player. And this game is tough, Nathan. We've both seen unfortunate situations like last year against Paintsville maybe that the kid was really some serious trouble there, and had a couple days in the hospital here in Hazard. So this is a tough game, and our thoughts and prayers are with Thomas here for Breathitt County, man. It's not good when you see an ambulance coming on the field and the kid being carted off.
Yep, not good at all. But the halftime clock is expiring, and they're probably gonna throw about 3 minutes up for the stretch clock after that, and after that we'll be ready to start with the second half. It is 35-21 Bulldogs over top of the Bobcats. We'll try to get you an update from Perry Central as well. That one was 20-20 as they were about to finish up the first half. I'm interested to see if they anything changed there, or if they've started the second half and got anything going. But we'll be right back, folks. We'll have the second half after this. Hazard leading Breathitt 35-21. Third quarter on the way on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Are you a caregiver of an adult age 21 or over with physical or mental disabilities? LKLP Compassionate Hearts Adult Day Health Care is a source of support for individuals and families in need of supervised care Monday through Friday, providing professional, social, health, and recreation services in a safe and supervised environment. Compassionate Hearts offers caregivers an alternative to nursing home care for their loved ones. Accepting new clients now. Call 606-436-8700 or visit lklp.org to set up a visit.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings. 0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to save it. Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
And we're back, folks. We got 2 minutes left here in the half as both teams getting ready, and the ambulance paramedics tending to Eli Thomas as he makes his way off the field in the ambulance. I hate to see that.
Yeah, man, it's tough. And like I said, our thoughts and prayers go out to them. This is a tough game that these kids play, and all the preparation they put in, and the winter, and the weight room, and the spring practices now into the summer ball, and it's a long season for these kids, man. And you make a long playoff run like Hazard did there, to nearly December. You take about a month and a half off, almost 2 months, and then you're right back at it. And same way with every other school in the state. But you're talking about a kid coming back from an injury strong. Nathan, to see Johnson out here, the way he's cutting here, and he's always been such a great route runner. But, it's phenomenal, what surgeons can do, and bring a kid back like that with less than a year.
Absolutely, folks. You never know till things get checked out.
Yep.
A little glimpse into it. Jackson Deaton, which full disclosure, most people know that's my nephew.
Oh, that is your nephew, huh?
Yeah, it's my nephew and my sister.
God bless you, man. That kid, he's a player.
Yeah, taught him everything he knows. Yeah.
There you go.
Week and a half or so ago, it was a Wednesday. And I got a text saying, "Hey, have you talked to your sister?" And I said, "No, what's going on?" And they said, "Well, Jackson hurt himself last night at practice and went and got it checked out. And they think he might have a dislocated foot and may have a fracture."
Jeez.
And I was like, "Oh gosh, because that you're looking, maybe gone for the season possibly."
Mm-hmm.
And they went, and that was at a chiropractor's office with a limited X-ray work you could do there. So they went and got another X-ray, and they were like, it's a chip bone, and it may and could be boot for a few days, and then go from there. And then they actually cleared him to play Friday before the Prestonsburg game. They said, "Hey, if you're feeling okay, do it." But they didn't want to take any chances. Re-injury is worse than you can play hurt, but you can't play injured.
No, so that was the right call for sure, man. But Hazard, that's the whole thing. I was talking to someone a few weeks ago, and I said, you look at this schedule, how everything sets up. If these kids can stay healthy in week 7 and 8. That's going to be big, but you just got to give yourself a chance this year against the Pikeville's and Racelands, and you got to be healthy. And I think Hazard, man, they're so explosive, and this is a team I think is just going to get. They're not going to see their peak, I don't think, into November. I just got to believe that. And same way with Breathitt County, this team's just going to keep getting better every week.
Yeah, teams trotting out on the field. Bobcats making their way into the receiving section on the left side, and Bulldogs getting ready to kick this one off. So it is dark now, baby.
Yeah.
It is.
What a beautiful press box on Nathan we're in, opening night here. And big thank you to the Tim Short family for sponsoring this here. They do so much for so many, man, and just incredibly kind souls they are, and so happy to be a part of this.
Here we go, Kilburn with the kickoff, and he boots that one. Doesn't hit the ground until inside the 20, but it's picked up, and the Bobcats get tracked down just shy of the 40. But that was a heck of a run there. I think it was Adam Spencer, the sophomore wide receiver, defensive back. He had a full head of steam. Yeah. Somebody just kind of hopped on his back. He was a few feet away from. He had cleared him by a few more feet. He may have been gone. 11:51 on the clock. Two wide receivers split out on each side. One back in the backfield. Holland out there in the shotgun. He takes it, drops back, and immediately throws it to his left. No dice off the hands, and flag comes in late. We'll see what the call is. I feel like, hey, look.
Johnson
I don't
kind
know.
of, you can tell he threw his hands up over there. He's frustrated.
You say late hit. I mean, he was there right about the time the ball got there. 15 yards going to be personal foul against the Bulldogs. Look, it ain't yesterday no more, Greg.
No.
Believe me,
It's the fourth personal foul now, Nathan.
I've been in similar spots, and you know what happens? You know what happened? I never had the luxury of that. I always just got absolutely murdered, and it was like, oh, clean ball. So 2nd 10 coming up. No dice on the running play. That Hazard Bulldog defense
Really
starting
have,
to do it again.
Yeah, they've really been impressive since the second quarter on, man. They really controlled this game.
Bobcats once again. Oh, I don't know that he got across. But they're going to call it. Against the Bulldogs.
47-yard line, flag on the play.
It's going to be offsides on Jackson Deaton, but I think, you got to go across the line. You know what I mean? I don't know that he did it. I think he right up to it and came back trying to jump the snap. But 2nd and 5 Bobcats, either way it goes. And drops back. Holland.
Here comes that pressure.
Oh, man. And he takes a shot but gets rid of it. Incomplete up the sideline. But
So
and that's another thing there. So for the Bulldogs, that was Gannon Mullins who got there, or John Sexton who got there first, and then immediately after Jackson Deaton.
Yeah.
Force gets in there too. There's multiple Bulldogs in the vicinity of Holland at any given moment as 3rd and 5 comes up.
The last 3 pass attempts here from Holland, he's been pressured big time.
Here we go, Holland. Going to hand it off to Combs, and he's not going to get anywhere. Right, Kylan Combs, the junior, and it's going to bring up 4th and 4. And Breathitt County going to go for it.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see many punts here tonight. I mean, especially from the 50 on. I mean, either team thinks they can score anytime they touch the ball.
You've drawn them off sides once. I mean, I would give it a shot right here. 10:40 on the clock in the third, 35-21 Bulldogs. Bobcats with the football. But, I mean, you can't draw them off sides if you don't don't get the play in. And it's going to be a passing play. Things breaking down. They get rid of it. Get the completion. First down. Bobcats inside the 35. That is complete to Austin Barker. Austin Barker, we've called his name multiple times tonight. He's a big receiving threat for these Bobcats.
And no pressure on Holland. He steps up in the pocket right there, delivers on 4th down situation. So, Hazards, that's the thing. They've got to get pressure on him, Nathan.
Got to get pressure on him and make sure nobody's open. Because if they get him for a quick one. But, hey, look, let's see what we got here. Defense, everybody kind of on the line. They're bringing some heat. Holland going to escape. Shovel pass. Barker's got it.
Yeah, great catch.
Oh, my goodness. What a play. That young man and Holland to get that out of there because he was right at the line of scrimmage. Had to either go down or get rid of it, and he just shovels it out there. It's going to be 2nd and 3 coming up for the Bobcats. Split backs for Holland. 2 wide receivers to his right. They're going to hand it off to the big man, Barnett, and he's not going to go anywhere.
No.
We'll bring up 3rd and short, 3rd and 3.
There's a lot of penetration between that guard and tackle there. The left side of that line there for Breathitt County right now. Those guys are kind of getting worn down.
3rd and 3 coming up for the Bobcats. Holland looks to his right, nothing there, and he goes down in the backfield.
Race Linden.
Linden and Deaton both in the backfield there, causing some problems, and that's going to bring up 4th. You were looking good 2nd and 3.
Yeah.
Now you got 4th and 7.
Look at Deaton and Linden to be bringing the heat.
And Holland going to roll out to his left. He's got to get rid of it. Into the end zone. What? Falls incomplete. No flags. Turnover on downs going back to the Bulldogs.
Well defended right there from the Bulldogs. Gavin Johnson, man. Yeah, just great defensive play. So it's safe to say this is the worst field position Hazard's had tonight right here.
Oh, yeah.
So, but with them, that's really no big deal. They can light you up fast.
Look at Landon and Deaton coming down here immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting by themselves, talking it over, hyping each other up.
Those two right there,
stand.
man, were really special, man. Those kids are.
Oh, we got another flag on the Bulldogs. Going to back it up 5 yards.
False start, maybe.
1st and 15. Empty backfield. Shoptaw goes deep over to Johnson. He's got it middle. No, he drops it. Oh, my goodness. Greg, he was gone, my brother. He was gone. But his feet were a little faster than his hands on that one.
What a route right there that he ran, and I mean a pinpoint perfect pass from Shoptaw, man.
Hey,
I'm surprised he didn't score.
Look at the bomb from the referee there.
Yeah.
But here we go. 2nd and 15 coming up. One back in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Miller. Miller finds some room. Going to get past the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up a pretty manageable 3rd down.
Yeah.
Considering they were backed up. 2nd and 15. Going to be about 3rd and Oh, it's tough on the road, Greg.
Yeah.
That's a good spot. It's a good spot for the Bulldogs. I thought it was going to be 3rd and 7. They got it at 3rd and 4, looks like.
This is Miller's opportunity right here as well, I believe.
Here you go. Watch where Fullwood goes. It opens up a hole for Miller. Miller's got the first, and he's still running out past the 40-yard line, right around the 44. And that is a 1st down and then some. Going to spot it at the 45.
Yeah, Nathan, they just have no answer for him right now. And I really believe strongly in that reference from Memphis Blankenship last year. This kid has just carried that torch now on over to season number 2 for Matt Chandler. But, I mean, what a poise from a freshman right there. He doesn't get rattled, lowers his head, man, and just cuts up space.
1st and 10 coming up. Immediately thrown out. Oh, it popped. And here comes did a flag come in late?
Sure did.
We'll see what the call is there. There's some kids playing pitch and catch back there at the gate. I couldn't tell if it was a flag or just throwing it.
No, maybe that's what's getting us right there. Those kids.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it was. 2nd and 9. Hey, you love to see it.
I know.
Every football. Sometimes the greatest football games ever played aren't the ones that the people are watching.
No.
It's those little side games off to the
they
side.
are.
Here we go. 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Shoptaw going to roll out to his left, and he's going to keep it. He's going to tuck it and run. He's got the first slides. Oh, he slid feet first and got popped. I don't know. Depending on the official, you might get 15 more yards for that.
Yeah, I was thinking they were going to maybe do a helmet-to-helmet there.
He also slid really low, and that's not what you want your quarterback to do. You want him to get the 1st down and get down.
Shoptaw, very, very impressive, Nathan.
Letcher 28-20 over Perry right now. And back to Miller, and Miller just keeps bulldozing kids. Going to get at least 6 yards, maybe 7 or more.
Miller well over 100 yards tonight on the ground. Johnson in the air, receiving these great kind of quick hits here and cutting up the field. Both of these kids having monster nights, man.
2nd and 3 coming up. Off to Johnson. He's got it. Gets some blocks inside the 20 into the red zone. Man, oh man.
His yards after the catch Nathan and I have to be on an average 10 plus.
Listen,
it just really
to be as good of a quarterback as Choctaw and to be able to throw 10 yards to your right or left and gain all these yards like this, almost feels unfair.
Yeah,
almost feels unfair. They're going to mark them at the 20, so right here at the red zone, and Hazard's going to bring everyone in tight. So let's see what they got here. Imagine we're going to see some root. Okay, going to be a little sweep. Come right to left to Corbin Fletcher, and he gets popped, but he's going to get inside the 15, so he's got a decent little run there.
Yeah, Hazard has an abundance of riches, man, on that receiving core. And really, like I said, impressive this freshman tonight. My goodness, man, Miller. Welcome to an incredible game here from him tonight. This kid's really done well.
On another sweep, this time to Johnson. That's going to be a hold called against the Bulldogs, I believe. He's got the first inside the 10, right at the 6-yard line, but I think it's coming back, Greg.
You're exactly right.
Yeah, bringing it on back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Repeat, second down.
Look for Hazard, too, to maybe get Choctaw on the run here, too. And Johnson, Holbrook, Fletcher, they're just going to give them a good opportunity to score here.
Let's see what they line. It's going to be 2nd and 14. 5:20 on the clock, 35-21 Bulldogs. You got 3 bunched on the left side. They're going to send. Now they're going to send it, so there's 2 on each side. I think they may try to test this secondary here.
There you go.
There you go, right over the middle of the field, wide open is Fletcher, and he's in for 6. 41-21.
And no pressure whatever on Choctaw. He sets back there and picks them apart, Nathan. Kudos to Hazard's line. They're the unsung heroes tonight of this game. That offensive line from Hazard is really, really showed out.
5:15 to go, 41-21. Kick is up. It is good, 42-21. 6 for 6 for Max Kilburn tonight. We're going to go ahead and take a break, come back. Breathitt County got to answer back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we pick for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service offers a wide variety of products, including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights, quality boots, knee pads, bottled drinking water, and much, much more. Locally owned with locations on Highway 15 South in Hazard, in Wise, Virginia, and their hydraulic hose division on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on the East Kentucky Sports Network as the going to give you a little bit of a update here as the Letcher Central Cougars up 28-20 on Perry Central, and
not up 19-7 on Betsy Lane. Pikeville Johnson Central tied up 14-14 at half.
Got some good stuff going on around the mountains. Another onside kick. The ball is loose. Bulldogs are on top of it, I believe. We'll see what the call is.
No.
They're going to say Bobcats snatched it. I saw the Bulldogs land on it. Hey, listen, dastardly things happen at the bottom of those piles, Greg. Dastardly things happen at the bottom of those piles. Doesn't matter who lands on it. It's who's got it when the referees get over there. So.
Yeah. Still great field position again for the Bobcats here. Hazard, though, You get a stop here, Nathan. I mean, it's pretty much shut the lights out.
Coach
the way Hazard's
Chandler,
playing.
I mean, talk about putting the foot to the throat.
Yeah, he's something.
And that's going to be a handoff to Combs. And he's got room to run, but taken down at the sideline around the 5. Going to get 5-6 yards. Going to mark him at the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs. It's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up.
Goins with another good tackle there on the corner. We've not called his name much tonight, but he's been effective, and he's caused a lot of pressure all evening long.
2nd and 4, going to be another handoff to Combs. Oh, and he's got the first. He busts through, but at the last minute, I think that's Holbrook comes in there and cleans up that tackle.
Yeah,
no, not Holbrook. It is that was Tanner Goins again.
Yeah,
and he's saying
hobbled.
he needs a sub as he kind of limps off to the field. So checking into the game is going to be Max Kilburn, the kicker. Going to try to get him some defensive back reps in. But here we go, 1st and 10. Bobcats inside the Hazard 40. Holland. Play action. Nobody back there, though, but he's going to try to stretch the field. Oh, there's the flag. Oh, my goodness. I don't think he could have got to it, but definitely tripped up.
Yeah.
Definitely tripped up. I don't think it was really intentional, but, yeah, he
definitely a good call there by official Christy Combs right on top
15 yards. First down.
Christy's such an incredible official, man. She's
Hall of Famer.
She is a Mount Rushmore human being, and her career is
state champion.
It's unbelievable, man. She is
great official, cancer survivor.
Yeah, she is one of my
brain
heroes.
tumor survivor.
I truly have massive respect for her and love for her. She is just one of the best human beings on earth. But her career, like you said, state champion and officiated state championship games and collegiate. I mean, she's a hero to all of us.
2nd and 13 after the Bulldogs get another big stop. And here comes Holland and the Bobcats. Going to be another play action pass. Zips this one over the middle. Wow. Just a little too strong, but he had a man middle of the end zone. Nobody behind him, nobody in front of him, and everybody behind him.
Yeah.
And just could not connect.
Holland's a player, sophomore, my friends. You watch
Jason
him for
Combs.
the next
Jason
2 years.
Combs in the end zone.
That was a great route.
3rd and 13 coming up. Holland in the shotgun. They're going to hand it off that time, and the Bulldog defense just pounces. 4th and long coming up, and the tackle made by the entire defensive line and a few linebackers while they're at it. 2:50 to go here in the 3rd.
We got a man down for Hazard here. That defense has just got stronger each possession tonight, Nathan. They really have. It's Hazard's defensive unit, and their coaches, man, really need to be proud how they really performed since the 2nd quarter. I know the 1st quarter they want to kind of get that out of their minds, but, man, they have really made a huge difference.
Jackson Deaton kind of
he's coming off the field hobbled again. That's not good.
And yeah, he's already nursing. He was nursing a foot injury, so we'll see. Walks off the field on his own. Take a break, young man.
What a game he's had, man, and great early season.
4th and 17 looks like for Breathitt County, and no sense. And one of these deals, you're inside the 30, no sense to punt it.
No.
So going to try to go for it here. Drops back, swallowed up.
Wow.
Is he going to get loose? No, sir. Goes down for the sack.
Race
and
Linden.
Who is it? Race Linden.
He come in the leading tackler of this game, and I bet he's had at least 12 tackles tonight. I mean, that's this kid. He and Deaton
Yeah, those two.
Man, what a night!
I was talking to one of the coaches for the Bulldogs this past week, talking a little football. He referred to Race and Jackson as, if you've ever watched the Mighty Ducks, the Bash brothers.
Yeah, they are.
That's what and as the Bulldogs going to take over 1st and 10 here with 2:40 to go in the third. It's going to be split backs with Shoptaw in the shotgun. And Breathitt bringing some pressure. No, that's the old Connor Holbrook deal, right? Yeah.
The Bobcat or the Wildcat, or rather.
This is the Wild Dog.
The Wild Dog, man.
That's what I'm
talking about. Number 25, Kylan Combs.
There's a flag on the field. We'll see what the
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 20. 15 yards, in the run, first down.
15 yards on the face mask.
Yep.
So the Bulldogs going to be on the getting side of that penalty.
First down, Bulldogs.
Going to get some yards out of it. 15 yards, and that brings it to midfield. And here we go. This is a Wild Dog deal again, and maybe some early movement there. Offside
Number 8,
defense.
5 yards, first down.
20 yards in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Given up by the Bobcats on penalties.
But I like this set, though, here by Hazard here. This Holbrook's intriguing, man, as an athlete.
And he's got two big dudes in front of him blocking. You know what I mean? Race Linden. But it doesn't matter there.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Wrapped up in the backfield. And, man, oh, man, Austin Barker, the wide receiver, we've seen him tonight. But he absolutely wrapped up Holbrook and let him go nowhere. Loss of 5. As soon as we were bragging. But, I mean, you had Race Linden and Javion Fuller blocking for Connor Holbrook. But I think they said, okay, guys, we've seen enough of that. It worked once. It didn't work the second time. Now we are going back to Shoptaw in the shotgun.
He's going to air it out here,
Second
Nathan.
and 10. Looks for it. He's got Fullwood down there wide open. Oh, my goodness. Puts the shoulder down, runs over one, falls forward. Going to get to third and a very manageable 3rd and 2 coming up.
You know what Barker is to the Bobcats there, Fullwood is to the Bulldogs, man. You know, those guys are lights out, man. They are just tough human beings.
Here we go, 4 wide receivers. Out to Fullwood again, and he it's going to be incomplete. You got to be careful on those two, because if that's a lateral, if you don't haul that in, it's a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
4th and 2.
Here goes Race Linden into the game. I mean,
they're bringing in the beef. They're going to throw this. They're going to run for this. Get some extra. Get a little extra something. Here we go, Wishbone.
Give it right at the middle to Linden here.
And that's the call. I don't know if that was Linden or not. No, it was Miller.
Miller. Nonetheless, you got Miller and Linden and Fullwood back there. First down.
First down.
So many weapons, Nathan, here for this Bulldog offense. I mean, it's an abundance of riches, Coach Chandler.
First and 10. Ball is on the Bobcat 39-yard line.
Clock moving here, and Johnson's going to take. He's going to get 10, 12 yards on this, maybe.
Okay, he puts the shoulder down, runs over 1-2, gets the first down.
Johnson reminds me, Nathan, and I know you'll know this name, is Derek Abney that played for Kentucky.
Okay, I got you.
He is very reminiscent of the way he played. He's like a young Derek Abney that played at Kentucky a few years back, and that kid was something special.
Not going to get the first, but back in the shotgun. Now going to be another handoff. Right. Oh, my goodness. Miller dragging him, making people miss down to about the 5-yard line. Just busts it wide open right down the middle in the wishbone.
Well, I tell you, man, speaking of being impressed tonight by all these great athletes from Hazard, Miller has just stood out since the second quarter. I mean, he's changed this game.
Oh, yeah.
I'd go right back to him again.
Johnson and Linden out there, lead blocking for Miller. They go right up the middle to Linden, and he's going to get close to the touchdown, but no dice. But 42-21 your score. It's going to be ball on the 1 yard line when we come back for the Bulldogs. They lead it going in the fourth. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Big news from Hazard ARH. Our urology team is growing, which means shorter wait times and faster care for you. Our expert urologists diagnose and treat everything from urinary incontinence and bladder cancer to kidney disease, erectile dysfunction, and vasectomies. With more specialists on board, we offer a full range of surgical and non-surgical treatments. Plus, no referral is required. That's right. You can schedule you at Hazard ARH Urology by calling 606-487-7510. ARH, more for Appalachia.
My name is Emily, and I'm from Laurel County. When I was searching for a college, I wanted to find a place that felt like home and where I could make a difference. The moment I stepped on Alice Lloyd's campus, I knew this was where I belonged. There's a sense of community here and a focus on serving others that you can't find at other colleges. For me, it wasn't just about continuing education. It was about being a part of something bigger. Apply now to find your home at alc.edu.
42-21 your score. Bulldogs on top, and they're going to have it right next to the goal line on second goal in the wishbone, Greg.
I like this set there. I mean, the hosses you got from Hazard, you utilize it more.
And there's been some issues up front on these plays, though. Is that one blown dead?
False start, offense, number one.
Offense.
5 yards, second down.
And then they have to bring them out. 8 yard line now is what they're going to say. So they were at the 3 earlier.
You know, another kid, too, you can utilize this offense. You think Fullwood as a tight end. You know, where does he come into play? Right
in motion on the sweep to the big man, and he gets upended. He's going to get about the 5 yard line. The flag comes in late. Oh, my goodness.
And Hazard really, Nathan, can be satisfied just to keep it on the ground.
Noble.
We're back here, folks. 42-21, 11-47. Bulldogs backed up once again. And this is going to be second goal from who knows how long, Greg. This is going to be backing it up.
At the 17-yard line, maybe?
15.
Okay.
Second goal from the 15.
Look for Johnson here to be the target.
Oh, man, that was a tough throw, but could not complete it. But, I mean, you're looking at possibly an interception right there if you're not careful. But Johnson, sometimes you just want to throw it up to him.
Yeah, I mean, he's such a great playmaker, and he just barely makes any mistakes. I mean, I just marvel at this kid. I mean, he's one of the better receivers I think, Hazard's had here in years and years, and so fundamentally sound, man. He's great hands, and get the ball in his hands, the great things are going to happen.
Oh, and that one thrown. Had to get rid of it quickly to bring up fourth down. I think they're going to bring out the kicking unit and see if Kilburn can get another shot at one of these field goals.
And that's something with Choctaw as the year goes on, that he's steadily got to improve on Nathan as well. But he's does so many things light years ahead from showing his age as a sophomore. He plays, a kid, way upperclassman for sure.
Another one blown dead. Maybe a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take it with them, folks. 42-21, 11:36 on the clock. A Hazard by 21 in the fourth quarter on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you honk and wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one who helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Of course.
Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
For over 100 years, you've known us as People's Bank and Trust Company. Now we're stepping into the future as PBT Bancorp, partnering for a better tomorrow. It's a new look with the same commitment to you and our communities. Same values, fresh identity, exciting future. Thank you for being a part of our journey, past, present, and future. PBT Bancorp, your trusted partner today and tomorrow.
The kick is no good, and the Bobcats are going to take over, see if they can get something going. Down 3 scores now, Greg. And you're at the point where you have to score every time you touch the ball, and you can't really give up anything.
That's true, and as this games went on, Hazard's really showed that they can keep it on the ground too, and eat up that clock. So, a lead like this really it just kind of puts you, in the dirt, Nathan. It's just, you're up such a big, tall battle here. So Hazard really, really impressive tonight.
Here we go, play action, going deep over the middle of the field,
Wow.
No good, and another defensive pass interference call on the way. And you gotta hand it to the Bobcats. They are taking shots and putting these defensive backs in position where they've got to make a decision.
Yeah.
They got to play level-headed, and it's not happened yet.
Such a good play there from Breathitt County. Big shout out to my brother Mitch Fields out there tonight, hanging in, the old Bulldog and current teacher here in Hazard, hanging in with us. Such a great soul and a heck of a music mind. That guy knows music.
Here we go, another play action, this time going out to the left. Little too strong up the left side, so an incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Spencer, man, has got some wheels. Nathan, he really does. That kid can motor.
42-21 your score, 11-13 to go in the fourth. If I didn't pass it along, Letcher now up 2 scores on Perry in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a short little run, but nice little surge at the end. Going to get it to about 3rd and 5, I believe. 3rd and 4. So good second effort there by the Bobcats.
And Perry Central's playing hurt too, right, Nathan? They got a few injuries. Is that right? Did I hear you guys talking about that earlier tonight?
I'm not for sure.
Maybe I was listening to the Unfiltered show there. John and DJ, those guys do such a great job.
I know they've got. I think they had one kid get hurt in a JV game.
Yeah.
So they're. I know they're battling some, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Another stop behind the line of scrimmage for the Bulldogs.
Gannon Mullins there silently played a good game tonight, too, for the Bulldogs. Nathan, he's kind of an unsung hero on this defense.
Here we go, another play-action deal. Going to try to go to the left side. Ooh. Oh, my goodness.
Man.
What a way to recover. They're going to give him the forward progress to about the 45. That's going to be a 1st down.
Going, Zoe. What a stop.
Man, made sure he didn't get any more than that, but it's going to get the 1st down.
Breathitt County is going to be fun to watch the rest of this year. I mean, if people in Jackson ought to be proud with this team. They're fun. Got such a great coach and more over there.
Play blown dead. Maybe another timeout. It's going to be it. So we're going to take a timeout, folks. 42-21 here in the fourth quarter. Breathitt County trying to make their stand. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Sometimes the world can be a scary place. When it comes to legal matters, most times it's hard to tell which way to turn. Trust the law office of David A. Johnson. Have you been injured? Car, coal truck, motorcycle accident, wrongful death? Insurance companies not willing to pay? David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Located at 461 Main in Hazard, the best choice. Call 435-1552. Visit online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
We're back, folks. 42-21, Greg, and I've said they gotta get going. But if you're Breathitt County, you can't even really take your time. You got to be, 11 minutes or so to go. I mean, if you want 3 touchdown drives, 9.5 minutes to go. You want 3 touchdown drives. That's 3 minutes a drive.
It is,
and that's
man.
assuming Hazard never touches the ball.
Yeah.
So you got to get going pretty quick too.
You're up against a hill here, and it is tough, man, especially with the way this defense is playing from Hazard. More pressure coming on, and they're going to swarm him again.
Holland. Oh, I think they're going to call a late hit on Jackson Deaton. Look here. If he's not down yet, it's not late, in my opinion. We'll see what they call. They're just going to mark it off.
Yep.
15 yards.
So Hazard's been penalized tonight, well over 100 yards, Nathan. That's that's what happened last year, though, down there. The Hazard, of course, they didn't have the luxury of this lead.
I also warned the Hazard coaching staff that he's good for a few of those a year. Just playing hard, you know what I mean?
Nothing wrong with that, man. It's going to happen.
Here we go. That's going to bring up 1st and 2. And they're going to talk some stuff over. They'll say, okay, 1st and 10.
Once again, too, Nathan.
It's an automatic first down.
Thank you to Tim Short, the Auto Group, man, for doing this for us. This is a huge night here in Hazard.
It'll be a handoff to Combs. He is swallowed up in the backfield. It's the several in there, but the big man, Cody Hill, the senior, finishing it up.
And Mullins, too, in there, number 52. Like I said, that kid has played well tonight. Cody Hill's another kid, though, too. They get after it, man. Time is not on Breathitt County's side. That's for sure. Cue up the Rolling Stones song.
So it's going to be a toss out to Combs, and he's not going to get anywhere. He's tripped up by Holbrook from behind. Holbrook or Goins, I can't make out the number. 6s and 9s, they look so similar from up here.
And Johnson, too, chasing him from all the way over here. The other side of the field, man, these kids just play so hard. Holbrook and Johnson, man, Holbrook is really improved over the summer.
3rd and 12 coming up, 8 minutes on the clock. Bobcats in another spot where they got to get something. Hazard's bailed them out with a handful of penalties, though, tonight. And Hazard sending the house. Holland gets free. Got room up the left side. He's going to run out of bounds. Not going to get the first down, but, man, he had a mile of green in front of him before the Bulldogs finally chase him down. And that's Johnson who comes over there to finally make the play. 4th and 8 coming up. And this right here, there's a lot of football to be played, but if you're Breathitt County, you got to feel like this is your ball game.
Yeah, right here it is.
Holland, it's a hold. Going to come back. And
wow,
still on his feet, going to sling one. I don't know, incomplete, but it's going to be a hold. I think it's coming back. But man, Holland, What about the heart of this kid?
This kid is a dancer back there, man. He's got the moves.
But I mean, I think you can decline that, and it's a turnover on down. So,
Hazard comes on offense here. Do you see them going back though, Nathan, to the Wildcat the rest of this game? Maybe just to try to protect Shopton away. I mean, I think you just keep it on the ground, man. And
I think they're just going to hand it off to Miller some. See what he can do. 7:39 on the clock. One good drive that takes a lot of time, and hands it to Mr. Miller right there, and he's going to fall forward for about 3 yards. They're going to give him 2.
Just chip away here at the clock, and
even if you don't score, I mean, if you can just run 3-4 minutes off this clock,
just coast on through. But how impressive has this freshman been tonight, though, Nathan? I mean,
he's impressed me all
I
year,
mean,
Greg.
really, man. I mean, of course, you've seen him every week. I mean, so in a way, kind of this coming out party maybe for him. Or?
He's just this tough. He's just this dang tough. And another penalty against the Bulldogs. 5 yards going the other way. This is not been the clean.
Full start.
Not the cleanest game.
5 yards. Second down.
Not the cleanest game at all for the Bulldogs. It's crazy to think that they could be winning this by more right now.
Really, yeah. They could.
A lot of unforced, and penalties that that they've just committed. And here we go. Play action, roll out. Shoptaw. Oh, gets hit.
Yeah. And see, and that's what I'm saying, to protect him.
They throw the flag. We'll see. Now, look, that could – I'm not for sure the grounding call, but could be – we'll wait and see what they say.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be rough in the pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as we mention that Hazard, Mr. Brian Napier, you're going to give me nightmares tonight. It's mostly your microphone's fault, but man, oh man.
First down, Bulldogs.
Brian, one of the best, man, at what he does, that's for sure.
42-yard line.
1st and 10 here. Ball inside the 45, getting close to the 40. We hand off to Miller, puts the head down, 6-7 yard. Just another day at the office.
Mm-hmm.
Clock under 7 minutes with 42-21 on your scoreboard. Bulldogs by 21.
I mean, just beautiful architect guy. Matt Chandler is with this play calling. He really, really has an amazing mind. I tell you, I'm so impressed with him.
Yeah, man. Once again, Miller up the middle. It's going to be close to the first down. I don't know if he's got it, but it doesn't really matter. You're just trying to keep things going. It's going to be third and inches.
That's who our thoughts and prayers out to the running back Thomas there, right? It went out at halftime, and he's such a huge, playmaker for this offense, man. And to come in the second half without him is just too big of a task.
Here we go. It'll be thrown out to Fletcher. Oh, my goodness. Almost picked off. Maybe
half a step, he's gone, man.
That play call may be a little lost in the sauce as Jagger Burton. Listen, if he got his hands on that, I could have ran that. I could have ran that one in, Greg. Probably not.
Yeah.
They'd have caught me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I could run that far without stopping. So we'll leave it at that. But it's going to be fourth and less than 1, and they're going to bring out. We'll put Fullwood up there. Miller behind him. I got to imagine this is a run that direction, and he's got the first.
Oh, yeah. Remember this name, my friends, for the next 4 years around Eastern Kentucky. I mean, this Miller kid is going to have a nice run at this game. And just I can't believe it. Just a freshman, man.
5:15 to go here. Once again, handed off to Miller. He danced a little bit on that one, but manages to get things going. Downfield. 2nd and 5 coming up. Under 5 to play.
Now, what's good about Hazard, even if they get into 4th down territory, you get another 10, 12 yards off this. I mean, bring Kilburn in and give him a chance. Show his leg.
And Choctaw going to roll out. He's got room to run, but he's going to find a wide open man, Holbrook, at the 10-yard line. And always looking downfield, always seeing what's there, and he sees his man, just nobody around him.
No.
Just pitch and catch.
That's
a flag is coming back maybe.
Yep. Choctaw to Holbrook. I mean, and Johnson. He's so many weapons. And
I didn't see that the flag came from the far side of the field over there.
I couldn't see what.
It's got to be a hold.
Yeah. Negates a really good play there from Choctaw.
If the Bulldogs, don't worry about it, though. It's more yards to run the clock out with.
That's true. And
4:28 on the clock.
Good teaching point there in the film room.
Still, hand it to Miller. Just hand it to Miller. You don't have, well, they're going to try to throw it. Choctaw.
Wow.
Don't know if it was complete or not.
5 seconds there in the pocket,
15,
man.
Yeah. Just, it's like a 7-on-7 drill. It's like he's not even feeling any pressure. But that stops the clock. You know what I mean?
That's something that you don't want.
15 yards to go, though, you don't sometimes, even as good as they're running the ball, you don't know if you're going to get make up 15 yards on the ground or not. We'll see what they got here. This one's going to be a sweep all the way left to right to Johnson. Oh, my goodness. Running out, and he's about got the first down right there at the 20. I think he's got it.
If I'm a young kid that has aspirations of being a receiver, and I'd come and watch Johnson. I would mimic everything that he does. It's just like a cramp there from the Bobcat player.
Here we go, under 4 to play. We got a timeout. We'll take it with them, folks. 42-21, Bulldogs running away with it here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Quantum Healthcare. We want to be your medical home of the mountains, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, x-ray, lab, transportation, case management, sliding fee scale, and 340B drug pricing. Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street, open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m., 487-9505, and Quantum Healthcare, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m., 436-0711, or visit our webpage, kymha.com.
Madness here, folks, and just as we do it, just as we come back, literally all the lights went off.
We go pitch black. It's
camera. 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock on the dot. Somebody didn't set the timer for Friday Night Lights, baby.
No.
Football's back.
It almost kind of, me and you have been part of so many concerts over time. It's you cue up your favorite band walking out. It goes pitch black. All the lights go up and off the cell phones but they got the lights back up quick, but that was odd.
Four minutes, and the clock's going to start winding as soon as they snap the ball. 1st and 10 here. Shoptaw on the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, and Miller there, and they're going to throw it out for another one of these patented screens out to the left. Going to be a good little run there, 7 or 8 yards, maybe 9.
Yeah, these quick hitters, man, to Johnson and Holbrook, and it just been and Fletcher just been amazing tonight for Hazard.
Second down with the Bulldogs. Ball on Bobcats 12-yard line.
2nd and 2 coming up. Shoptaw on the shotgun, and he's going to hand it off to Miller, and Miller's got the first, still running, popped, but into the end zone for the touchdown. Bulldogs do it again, 48-21 your score. Miller, my man.
Rumbling train, man. That kid is something else. And he's ran through pressureless tonight. I mean, he bounces off kids and he's just really impressive, man. Miles ahead of his freshman class here. This guy plays just like a senior.
And there we go. Max Kilburn, 7 for 7 on extra points for the night as the Bulldogs go up 49-21 with 3:12 to play. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Here at Kemper Furniture, our slogan is "We know furniture." As well we should. For over 45 years now, it's what we do, it's all we do, it's who we are. At Kemper's, that gives us the opportunity to specialize in getting you exactly what you need. We do our homework to make sure you get the best, longest-lasting, best-looking brand names at Kemper's guaranteed lowest prices with easy credit terms and fast express delivery. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kemper Furniture in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
We're back, folks. 3:12 on the clock. 49-21 Bulldogs. And all over but the crying, Greg, at this point.
Yeah, it's a really impressive performance from Hazard. You think that we traded blows there that first quarter, like you could only dream up as an offensive fan. But
I mean, this is crazy to think. It's 49-21. They've not scored since the start of the second quarter.
That's right.
Start of the second quarter.
So that 8-minute mark when and Hazard's defense stopped him 2 times in a row. That turned the game. But you're right there. They've not scored since that opening possession there in the second quarter. That's amazing. So good job, Hazard's defense.
Here we go. Kicked off. And that one's going to, looks like it's going to be around the 30, 35-ish.
Yep.
Somewhere in between there.
Yeah, you throw out last week's performance at Prestonsburg, boy. If Hazard would have got out there with a win and come through like they have tonight, I mean, Nathan, they'd really be rolling high, man.
Here we go. Bobcats trying to play for some pride on the line here late in the fourth. Handed off of the middle, but brought down after a decent little gain, 5-6 yards. Going to bring up second down, but that clock's still ticking. 2:45 on the clock. Another handoff up the middle, and that one may be a loss. Oh, a little acting job at the end there. Holbrook, that's my man right there. My man, always causing problems. Always causing problems.
Holbrook is
ain't nobody knock him down.
No,
right there,
pound
Greg.
per pound, man. He's like a middleweight, top boxer type. That kid is just tough. I mean, really has worked hard in the off season, man.
Connor, my brother, I think he got the personal foul drawn off of him. So, hey, game recognizes game, my brother. 2:20 to go, 49-21.
So Holbrook going to come off the field for the last time tonight, man. Good job, son. That's Eddie. What a night.
Oh, goodness. He'll have to come off quickly. Oh, he's a race as the Bulldogs string out the Bobcats one more time on a long third down and stop them after a short gain. Going to bring up 4th and about 20. And I wouldn't imagine you would try to go for it here and give up the ball. Well, I mean, Bulldogs probably going to kneel it out here anyway. You might as well take your shot.
Just take your shot.
Holland takes the snap. Under 2 minutes to play. He's in trouble. Completes the pass, but that's going to be to the Bulldogs as Tanner Goins makes the stop on the completed pass. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bulldogs with 1:29 on the clock. And we got the victory formation on the way for the Hazard Bulldogs as they look to probably win this one 49-21, barring anything wild happening.
Impressive, man. And Tanner Goins, too, another kid, though, has really shined tonight, Nathan. I think he's got a ton of potential. And Hazard's front line, or the offensive line, is just really played so well tonight. Those guys up front, man, they just never get the credit they deserve, but really, really ought to be proud tonight.
And victory formation it is. Best play in football right here as Shoptaw takes a knee. And, folks, that is the fans going to get up, start making their way out now as the Bulldogs have officially bounced back from that loss to Prestonsburg last week in spectacular fashion. And we'll go ahead while the last pleasantries are exchanged. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to name Cameron Miller the player of the game.
I think so. You got to do it offensively and defensive-wise, Jackson Deaton and Race Linden just, shined unbelievably tonight as well. So a lot of players out here tonight worthy. But, I'm really impressed with Miller. Hazard, like I say, bounces back big time and beats their rival from up the road here. And
here comes the handshake line, folks. That's going to do it here, 49-21. We'll come back, talk about this one, wrap it up, and get you ready for next week. But the Bulldogs take down the Bobcats 49-21 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, we believe every student can succeed, and we built the resources to make it happen. Our Success Zone offers tutoring, career advising, and peer mentors who are current students themselves. Whether you need help in class, guidance for your career, or just someone to cheer you on, we're here for you every step of the way. Choose HCTC. Your future starts here. Call today at 606-487-3293.
First Trust Bank has partnered with Zelle, so you can skip the trip to the ATM and send funds directly to friends and family from your First Trust Bank app. Zelle is available in financial institutions across the country, creating a network of trusted partnerships that allow money to move quickly and securely. Whether you need to split the rent or last night's dinner, do it with ease and confidence using Zelle. Creating partnerships that make local banking easier is another reason you can look to us first for a bank you can trust. First Trust Bank, member FDIC.
Hey guys, Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, let me tell you, if you're looking for mobile home parts, they have you covered. I've seen it myself personally. Windows, doors, any type of fitting, if you're looking for a mobile home part or a mobile home replacement part, they have it at Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors, and they have it at the right price. 606-435-7639. They're located in the old 84 Lumber Building in the Combs section of Hazard. Give Perry Vinyl Windows and Doors a call now.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors, motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky. Located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday, 436-6886.
We're back here, folks. We got some partners here, partners in crime, on live on the air here. The little children, but we're hanging out, having a fun time. But Greg, big bounce back win for the Bulldogs. As look, things don't get any easier. As their schedule comes up, because they got Campbellsville coming up, they've got Raceland coming up, they got Pikeville coming up. The heart of this schedule, as the Bulldogs out there, some celebratory jumping jacks. I was going to get out there with them and do that tonight, Greg, but I missed it. But we're going to go ahead and shut things down here from Daniel Field. For all the folks watching, hey, say hi to Mom and Grandma. Say hi to
wave to them.
Wave to them on the camera, Ben. There you go. There we go. Thank you guys for sticking with us. We're going to be back next week. More action. We're finally getting to some Bulldog home games, so
that's nice, man. And big shout out to Tim Short Auto Group for putting this on tonight. God bless the first responders and Hazards Administration. This press box is amazing. The guy to our right, we got to thank Michael, Dwayne, Robbie, Shane, everybody back at the station. We got a heck of a team.
Yeah, it takes a lot to get this going, and we appreciate. But as much as that, we appreciate our sponsors.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys watching, because and the kids out there putting on the show. Because what would we have to talk about, Greg? You know what I mean? This is and I really think this group of Hazard Bulldogs, they're in for a special year.
Big time.
And we're going to have it all on the East Kentucky Sports Network. We thank you guys. We're going to go ahead and shut it down, and we'll see you next week on the East Kentucky Sports Network.